Alright, you're on Dusty. I'm gonna check telegrams, but most of my time is probably gonna be spent in the apartment dealing with bullshit. Let's check telegrams first. Let people know we're around. Of course, on the one day we semi-take off, they come by the Pearl. Seems as if I need to speak to this Ross myself. I'm sure we'll catch up later this evening if you'll be around and you can fill us in on the details. Me and Eva will be up for a little bit this morning doing poster work on the Corrigan for a bit. We'll send word when we are around later this evening too. Dusty, thanks for the heads up and update on that situation. We'll have to catch up later if you're around. I finished the cheat sheet. I'll put it in one of the crates in the kitchen in the new space so it doesn't get taken out of the bar for now. Since it is a few pages, I am not sure if you'll want to keep it in book form or as something to post and keep it in the document folder in the Pearl. Feel free to make changes or add as you see fit. You'll have more knowledge on what makes the most sense to include those working behind the bar. Let me know if you have any questions, Eva. Okay. Send some telegrams out. Okay, hold on. Do this. So it says, I'll be around, but mostly focus on the apartment and storage organizing. It might be go back and forth between there and the wagon depot. Let me know if you need anything.
Where you're from?
No. Hi there.
How's it going?
It's alright, thank you. How are you?
Doing alright.
Everybody had a good Christmas, I hope?
Yeah, pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, couldn't complain.
Well, that's good.
We just got given gifts by a Santa? A transit Santa?
A transit Santa.
Yeah, he gave me a cooked sausage in a box and then a cannabis cigar. And what did he give you, B? Hey, Buzzball.
Yeah.
What did he give you?
Like a piece of sausage. And,
So,
and he did quote, because we've been saucy this year,
yep,
we get sausages.
interesting. Okay.
He also, I don't even know what that sauce. It's probably not even real pork. It's probably like a missing person from like 10 years ago or something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, he is transit, so I give him some credit.
Alright, well, it's probably like a horse. Tone it down a little bit.
Alright, you sound like a big general store chain.
No, I don't know what it is, but I'm not eating it.
Sausage in a box? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I don't usually eat mystery meat if I can help it.
Yeah.
There was a guy who went around doing that, and it turned out to actually be people like 4 years ago.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I would avoid that then.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a relic. So I don't think I've met you before. I'm Clementine Winward. Pleasure to meet you.
We've met once before. I'm Dusty Harley. I'm the manager of the Blue Pearl.
Oh, I see. You were serving the stew.
Yeah, I was serving the stew.
I remember.
It was a pleasure to meet you. Have a good one.
Alright, see you later, Buzzball.
See ya.
Well, how goes the Blue
It's going good. Steady. Successful.
Well, that is a pleasure to hear. You'll have to forgive my apprehension toward the Blue Pearl. The previous managers were not so kind as you. And I've always held it against the building itself. It's like a cursed place for me.
I take it you're talking about the Irish people?
Okay, the people before that. I'm talking like Pearly, Sophia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we're keeping the name because of the history. Everyone seems to know the place as the Blue Pearl, but I would like to think that we are doing our own spin on it, you know, being welcoming and everything to people.
No, fair enough. I just wanted to apologize about my initial apprehension.
Yeah, I appreciate the apology.
Right, excuse me. I'll stop bugging you now.
I'm sorry. Take care.
Hopefully see you soon.
This is a lot of people to send telegrams to. And I keep messing up the copy paste thing. Okay, there we go.
Evening.
How's it going, Remo?
Oh, Dusty.
Yeah.
Question for you. How do I sound? Weird question.
How do you sound?
Yes. As in when I spoke to you last night, is there any difference in my voice?
Yeah, I can kind of tell a difference.
Is it a good difference or a bad difference?
I mean, I feel like you maybe a bit crisper, if that's a good way to explain it.
That's a lovely way to explain it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
beautiful.
hello. Yeah, you sound a bit crisper to me, I feel like.
Okay, great. That was the goal.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Hello, all three of you.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
How we doing, Remo? How's everybody's evening going so far?
Not too bad. Crossing is fucking alive.
Good.
Art galleries, bank jobs, fucking can't get money into anywhere. Fucking shootouts,
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
everywhere.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
a
woke
lot.
up.
It's
Yeah,
lively.
I just got up as well.
Seems like everywhere we want to go, there's fucking shit going on.
Shit.
Alright, well, I guess this is a good enough time as any to sit here and organize and stay away from the crossing.
Yep.
I got all my organizing done yesterday when there was nobody around.
Yeah, I mean, that was my goal yesterday, but that didn't happen, so now I get to do it today.
Jacko gonna be around tonight?
I don't believe so. I think he may be taking a little bit more time to rest and stuff.
I see.
Yeah. So it's
Alright.
likely just gonna be the four of us.
Alrighty.
We'll see if anyone else wakes up.
Well, Fancy Friday is still on if people show up, so there's that to
Oh,
look
that's-
forward to.
I completely forgot it's Friday. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, the days are running together for me. All right.
Yeah, the days kind of meld together when you're stuck here.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
I mean,
Hopefully
if
I'll
we,
see you guys around.
yeah, I mean, if we got nothing else going on, I'm quite literally the only
Yeah,
thing I
swing
have
by.
is, yeah, we'll swing by. All I have is
Perfect.
organizing. So,
Alrighty. Well, one of you has my telegram if you need to reach me. So, alrighty. You guys, good luck. Stay warm. Stay safe.
yeah, take care.
Dude.
Yes.
Pisses me off so fucking much.
What?
Ah,
The Valentine bathhouse hit the fucking gallery today and took everything.
Really?
Everything.
Everything.
What
all
the
of the
fuck?
paintings. Yeah,
And
all the
we
paintings
just
are
went up to
gone.
fucking Emerald, and there's another art job up there.
And the group that was willing to hit the whole gallery for me was gonna do the job, but came back down here, so there's no paint, so there's no point in them taking the job. Otherwise, they just get their $300 trinkets.
What the fuck? Okay, well,
Well, so I reached out to the bathhouse. I have one contact in that group that I can talk to, and hopefully they come about in the next day or so, and they're willing to settle. But I don't know. I feel like they're all gonna want to keep this shit.
yeah. You seem like a crazy sort.
Yeah, they don't seem like the business type as much as they do just
Yeah. I mean, the only
the crazy
really
shit group.
only really interaction I've had is when they tried to get their giant wagon down.
Well, yep,
the
in front of
road,
the pool
yeah,
there. Yep,
mhm.
well, I almost got a toe job and a blow job there, so I was...
Right, buddy.
Okay,
You need to
alright.
stop. You need to stop. bud.
What?
That's only for us alone in the wheat field, alright?
What are you talking about? It's
Not in front of
what-
company, buddy. Not in
toe
front of
jobs where
company.
they bite your toenails off, and the blow job is where they put their head underneath the water and they blow bubbles in the mouth.
Sophia's just done with your shit.
She says, nope, she's had enough. I've been doing it all day, though.
She's off.
I've been on it today. I'm on it.
Well, I'm gonna grab. I'm pretty sure they only have 3 crates in the apartment there, so I'm gonna grab a 4th crate to throw in there and just figure the shit out.
Before you do that, before you buy that crate,
Yep.
can we all go to a meeting about artwork?
Oh,
We got a meeting set up just now.
okay.
We'll grab
So,
Sophia and the 4 of us will all go and
Which one's that?
Moonshine Judy
Okay.
Perfect.
where is this meeting at?
in the Orange Field, Orange Grove,
Okay.
right outside of town.
Stop by the bank first, if that's alright for you, buddy.
Apparently, we have a meeting in the orange field that we need to go to.
What's right now?
Yeah,
With who?
with Moonshine Judy about art.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So,
Alright.
I guess we'll be accompanying him for that.
I need to
Fucking
get
good
food
news,
before
huh?
we go.
You know how much she has?
Sophia needs food before we go. So do I, actually. So,
Alright.
I'll get food and we'll sort the bank.
so I have an idea where we basically just make all the food and have that in the storage. And I can. We'll see what the storage is like. If need be, I can just keep the extra ingredients in my wagon until we need to replenish and just bring them out when we need to replenish. Just have like cooking days or what have you. I think that's the
Okay.
only way we're going to be able to hold on to everything, especially since everyone keeps stealing from this cabinet. Yeah.
I assume. Oh, there
They went-
are.
Just going to grab me stew as well, and then I'll be right on.
Okay.
How you been though, Dusty? All good?
Yeah, I've been good. Just woke up, threw some telegrams out. Clementine apologized to me, so there's that.
Apologize. What happened
Uh,
if you don't mind me asking?
Clementine, first time I met Clementine, She basically threw a tantrum about the food that I served in the bar and sat there
Oh,
and
great.
pouted like a child. So,
Lovely.
yeah, she forgot who I was. She was talking to me at Telegrams, forgot who I was. It's like, yeah, we've met already, Clementine. I was the one I'm the manager of the Pearl. And she's like, oh. So she apologized for her behavior.
You want to hear my Clementine story?
Oh yeah, fucking great.
Alright.
3.5 years ago, my business partner and best friend, Virgil Fox, and I are riding out of Valentine into Cumberland Forest. He's had a few drinks. You know, he'd been at the saloon all night, so he was pretty liquored up. And a group of two come out, one on each side of us, and we're sharing a horse, and there's two horses that come up and approach us, rifles pointed at us. They essentially take him, kidnap him, and take him away because he's, you know, saying all this crazy shit, insulting them and whatnot while guns are pointed at him. And they tie me up to the back of my horse, let me go. And I get back to town, and the first person I run into is Clementine, and she was just a fucking criminal the week before. And she goes and tells me, oh, I can help you shortly. And then she goes to the department and fucking tells the deputies that I'm looking to be a vigilante. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met her as a criminal, then met her as a law, then met her as a criminal again. Then I think fucking maybe even trying to be transit or a ranger or some shit. It back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's insane.
Well, she's part of Taipan, and last I learned, but I don't know if that's actually true anymore.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Give it a couple of weeks, it'll be someone else. Maybe Jacenzo's.
Reagan coming in.
Yeah, there's like a regular old criminal convention right there at that. We kind of went away from that. Like, how many groups was that? Like, who all was that? But first off, howdy everybody. I don't think I know everybody here, so I'm Moonshine Judy. If you're feeling sad and moody, just call your old pal Moonshine Judy.
Hey, Moonshine Judy. We've met maybe once before. The lumberyard and Blackwater, all, you know, your typical fights there.
Oh yeah, that not that I stopped and had some little fisticuffs with a bunch of Blackwater folk.
Yeah. I'm Dusty.
Dusty, nice to meet you.
That is a badass name. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Well, thank you.
Matthew. Nice to meet you.
Matthew, nice to meet you.
My name is Zofia.
Sophia, that's a pretty name.
Спасибо, thank you.
You talk all fancy like you. Not from around here, are you?
Near the East Russia ways.
I'm sorry, did she say East Russia West?
She said from Russia, right? That big old country out that way.
There, yes, Russia.
I see.
Okay.
I did hear East West as well, so you're not the only one.
Okay, that's what I'm not
East,
crazy.
ways, not west, ways.
Ways with a Y.
East
Oh,
Vinita.
ways. I got sorry, no.
Yeah.
A lot of gunfire in my ears, you know, I can barely hear shit. So.
Fair enough. Well, we like to go on inside and sit around the table there and chat.
Hey, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Della Godwin.
Dylan
Nice to meet you.
Godwin. Legend. Been around a long time.
Legend? What do you mean, legend?
I've heard your name many a time.
Oh,
Many
hell yeah.
a
Oh,
bank
that's
and yeah, all things good.
yeah,
They
that's
do
how I
good
like to
work.
hear. Damn
Heard
right
about
we
your
do.
fireworks at one of your last fights.
Oh, yes. You heard about that, Judy? I
Oh,
told
yeah,
you.
that was a good one.
Fireworks.
Oh, yeah, we got an upcoming plan that's using fireworks again, too, for a bank.
Lovely. I love that.
Ooh.
Well, you may
Okay.
not have heard
Amazing.
about the fireworks stories that attached to one of them fireworks was a little, what they call a voodoo doll of one of the deputies that was chasing us. Oh, wait, no. Virginia wasn't there that night. We had made it because she'd been chasing us so much leading up to the bank robbery.
Gotcha. She wasn't there that night.
No, I believe she was.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she was. Virginia Kirk, I'm telling you now, if you slice the throat of a fucking sheep all the way to Emerald, she'll be all the way in tumbleweed and sniff that fucking blood out and find you in the middle of nowhere. It's insane. That woman doesn't get off my back.
Yeah, she's one of them Texas Rangers.
hates
Ooh.
rustling.
However, ever since we blew up that voodoo doll, she has not caught us since. So there you go.
Some food for thought.
Anyway, yeah, can we go inside? Because we are
Yeah,
both pretty
absolutely.
wanted.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go on inside.
Sounds good. Off you, off you. Off
Thank
you,
you.
ladies. Ooh.
I take it
Alright.
someone needs to keep an eye on the wagon. Is there things that we should
Yeah, is there things
Oh,
not
no.
walking or-
Yeah, we
No.
just finished a bunch of
delivery.
deliveries.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be pretty honest, straightforward. We did not bring that choker because me not knowing who the hell you people were. I know Judy met you, but I never did. So
No, of
we
course.
wanted
We're
to kind of
expecting.
see. Yeah, we kind of wanted to see who you were first, and then we can bring that thing out once we
Yeah,
talk a little more and let you look at it. I don't want to sell you anything fake, you know. That's not.
No,
That's
it just-
not fuck.
No, I definitely wouldn't want to buy anything fake, but I don't think you bring anything fake to me either, so.
Nope.
Trustworthy
those
names.
Horses.
A lot of horses.
Horses. Check out as well. They all going into the city.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where do you all run out of?
the Blue Pearl. Here in
Oh.
Saint Denis.
I heard of that place. I've gotten a few drinks a long time back ago.
And we all are. The Bunny family runs out of the Pearl nowadays. We're all together there.
I see. I'm curious about your. Do you have any connection with those DiCenzos that I keep hearing about?
I mean, we live in the same city, but I wouldn't say we're connected in any way, shape, or form like that.
I see. Well, just
We're
curious.
no more connected to them than we are Bully Street or Taipan or anyone else in the city.
It's good. Gotta have your own thing going on.
Absolutely.
It's just that I like my opium, so you know, hearing that I might get. Well, I mean, I already had a big old elephant rifle put into my back at a telegram station by one of them a while back when they all rode up on me. It's just
Lord.
kind of curious what kind of people they were, but so far their first impressions are pretty damn bad.
I hope to have a different impression on you, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, Judy, this is yours. You two knew what you wanted to talk about. I'll let you kind of lead this.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I kind of stated in the telegram, we procured ourselves some merchandise from the old art gallery. You probably was that you all when we was robbing that art gallery?
Yeah, that was us.
Well,
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
I've
these
been,
were the
I've
people
been
I
at
was.
the last 4 art gallery heists.
Yeah, Della. When I was talking to some folks when you were starting to do your work, these were the people. I thought it was you, but I didn't see Barty. Probably the hat was covering you too much, and I recognized the fellow with the flat cap over there.
Barty, well, I don't think Matt was there. It was Jacko and myself and a few others. Barty wasn't there, but
Well,
I know that
Okay.
he's interested in this type of stuff, though I'll let him know because I identified you and Shy Judy, so.
Yeah, I say my name to people, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, I know you." You know, whether they see me robbing banks or doing this, that, or the other, I find my reputation precedes me half the time. So, but
Definitely
anyway,
built a
make a
name for
long
yourself.
story short, we did get some valuables off of there that you know, we could have just sold off to a fella, but we hear there's quite the market in the crossing where folks are willing to buy that merchandise quite right off you.
That's right. I'm willing to pay much more than the mere $300 the fella's paying for trinkets, back at the shop.
Okay.
Depending
Well,
on what the piece is and what it's made of, if it's artwork, if it's statues, if it's, made of gold or, things like that. Everything kind of depends differently. And that's usually in the thousands market.
God damn.
okay, well, that's kind of what we've heard. The problem is we keep hearing about what people might be willing to pay, but we ain't met any merchandisers who are actually willing to quote us a price of what they might be willing to pay. So it's good to just find someone who's willing to deal in this market.
Absolutely. That's what I intend to. My wife and I have collected a lot of funds over our time here in the crossing, and we want to collect as much of this artwork as possible to make sure that it gets spread out and not sit all in one person's home or one group's, places of businesses, etc.
Oh, I like you already for saying that. It's kind of our fear, actually, is that art being stuck inside a little apartment only for one person to enjoy.
Exactly.
Would
I know
rather
my
sell-
wife has a showroom that she does for taxidermy, so she wanted to get a piece or two to put in there behind her pieces as like some nice artwork in the background.
Now
And
that's,
she lets people come in all the time to come see her things.
that's what I like to hear. Art should be enjoyed by the many, not the few.
Exactly.
Well, perfect. On that order, I think we're all in a similar mindset of where we'd like things to go. In terms of we ain't looking to sell shit to folks who just, like Della said, just put them in their closet somewhere in their apartment, never see the light of day again.
Yeah, I'm not hoarding things, that's for sure. I like to make sure things get to people that are going to enjoy them. My last piece I gifted to somebody for Christmas. It was a ancient vase, a big white vase with blue floral decals on it as well. It's very beautiful. Give that away as a gift to a friend of ours. She has
very
blue and white
kind.
decor in her home, so it just seemed like it was the perfect fit.
Okay. One question we had after, because, Della here, she got a real good hand for cutting them paintings out of fancy, them secured frames.
Mhm.
But what we didn't know after that, and what my initial question was, do we gotta do anything like building a new frame for it, or anything like that?
I am not sure, to be honest. I have yet to get a painting. I've only gotten vases and statues so far. Things that came out of those big glass cases in the middle on those pillars, or the pedestals.
Yeah, maybe we can
I've yet to
figure
get
that
a
out.
painting.
I
I
think
believe it sort of gets a frame with it. You when you take it down, if you could attach a frame to it, it's all good.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is talk to someone that probably does know this information and get that information. If we do get it, we'll pass it along to you as well.
I appreciate
Because
that.
we're good at cutting. Well, I'm good at cutting things. I ain't good at putting things back together though. So somebody else who has that framework mind may have to be the one to do that. I ain't no skillful artist.
I wonder if some of the frames in the pawn shop could possibly do some good work, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, we did get away with 2 paintings.
Alright.
But a very unfortunate situation happened where we stored the wagon in a little workshop out in Van Horn, closed those doors, walked away maybe 200 feet, went back, and the wagon was gone. It was, let's just say, it was extremely upsetting considering I also cut those paintings so perfectly the first time on both of them, only to be stolen right from under our fucking noses.
Oh God.
That's a heartache.
Yeah, we had a wagon that in the getaway incurred a great deal of abuse, and we decided to forcibly relieve a local fella of his wagon just outside of Van Horn. We put the paintings in. We go into Van Horn, put it in that little shed, and then, like Della said, we barely. He must have snuck up the other way and went right back in there and stole his wagon back, but it happened to have our paintings in there. So, a sad loss of some hard-earned fucking paintings. But we did walk away from that endeavor with a beautiful necklace that it ain't with us right now, just because, again, we needed to build up some trust at first, but we do have in our possession. I think it's a beautiful necklace. What do you think, Della? Was it a beautiful necklace?
Oh yeah, big, beautiful, radiant.
Radiant.
don't-
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
how I describe it. A
don't-
radiant necklace.
I don't actually know if it was a necklace. It might have been one of them chokers that city folk like to wear too. But it was a necklace of some kind.
Right.
I could go grab it now if you want, Judy.
Before you do that, you all deal in the gem market at all?
Oh
do.
yeah.
Mhm.
We all do a little bit. I say Jacko does a majority of our gem dealings.
Okay. Well, Dell, do you maybe want? We are looking to maybe liquidate as well some of our gem stock because we are looking to invest in a new wagon. You know, we got like what we call the boom box, a giant ass fucking wagon that has a lot of supplies and shit in it.
Mhm.
But we're looking for something a little smaller for some smaller jobs that we do. And you know, with Moonshine Judy, I'm sure you can figure out what kind of wagons I like the one outside there.
Oh, absolutely. Get you there quick and safe.
So yeah, we would love to maybe have you look at the choker, the radiant choker, and then maybe liquidate some of our gem stock. And
All right. Dusty, do you know what prices Jacko does for gems and things of that sort? Because I know he pays much more than I used to.
I think. Wait, Sophia, do you know? Because I
Yeah,
don't.
I have a telegram from him that outlines the costs.
Okay, there we go.
I also have it in
So
my
we would
notebook
pay the
here
right
from when I used to
price.
sell gems to him.
Just want to make sure I pay you the right price. I used to pay people a lot less than Jacko does, so I'd rather that you get paid the proper price.
yeah,
Okay.
no, by the sounds of it, because some of our dealers, it sounds like the prices have kind of fluctuated a lot in the last few months because the economy's changed so much. But yeah, if you say like Della needs to go check on some stuff, if one of y'all need to go check on something, I'd be willing to stay here if some of y'all want to stay here and
Well,
just
we can just chat until they get back. No problem.
Okay. I'll go grab that.
Travel
Do you want
safe.
anything else? Do you want me to bring anything else, Judy? I don't think we need anything more.
yeah, my gem bag ain't that full. It ain't got a lot, so
Okay, I'm gonna bring my gems.
sounds good.
Sophia, did you need to go get that telegram?
There, I need to go get the telegram that has the prices.
Matt, can you go with?
Yeah, of course.
So
You got yourself a necklace. That's nice. Was
Yeah,
that
I
one of
don't
those
know
like
today, but I
the
have-
cases that look like rifle cases?
yeah, it was actually the first case right when you walk in. It was actually kind of a funny story. Normally, I am fucking, you know, those locks are real fucking picky.
Oh god.
And it was me, Della, and this fella who's nice enough, but he's kind of a dimwit. And so it's more like two and maybe a third people robbing the art gallery. In fact, like when we started running from the law, he just fucked off some other direction, which honestly, he didn't even have a gun. It was probably for the best.
Oh, yeah.
And me and Della can handle ourselves quite firmly. But anyway, Della got two paintings, and we were about ready to go, and she's like, I got, you know, a screwdriver and some lockpicks if you want to take a crack at the case while I talk to law and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll just try a couple lockpicks, and I probably won't get anything. And like, I literally put the pick in, and I put the screwdriver in, and I just tried it, and it clicked right open for me.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So I grabbed the choker there. I went to the next case, and yeah, I just broke all my picks in like less than 10 seconds.
Well, if you ever need lockpicks and you're in the east side, we do sell them at the Pearl.
Oh, that's good to know. You know, kind of can be a pain in the ass sometimes, although if we're gonna do an art gallery job, they give you so much fucking time to prepare and do shit once you get the paperwork that
Gotcha.
But if we are ever in a pickle, it's funny, we don't like consider ourselves east or west, but we do. I have an apartment in Saint Denis, and we do quite a lot of congregating on this coastline, I guess. Even though we do go all over the fucking crossing all the fucking time.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I've kind of... The only place that you can buy lockpicks is over in Strawberry, and I thought that rather strange, so I decided to start bringing lockpicks over on the east side.
No, that's
Just,
great.
you know,
Someone's got a
convenient.
stock of them.
Yep.
Yeah, when this is actually, if maybe at some point, well, actually, what's your telegram?
My telegram.
Yeah,
It is SX813.
813.
Yep.
All right. What's your fancy little acronym that you got for that? It's like sexy xylophone or what?
I either do that or I go sex without an E 813.
That's fair.
That works. That works.
Like, I'm just reading this. It almost looks like sex by or something. I don't know. I'll telegram you anyway at some point. I know my telegram's so fucking easy. 0fucks955.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. I literally, everyone's like, I don't have anything to write with, and I say it's 0fucks955, and they're like, you know what? I can remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's really good.
I hate the fact that I have an X there, but you know, it's what it is. Yeah.
What do you sell things out of your apartment then, or, I mean, or you just like meet people in the Blue Pearl, do your business there? Or?
I'm the manager of the Blue Pearl, but I keep a stockpile of it in my apartment that's next door. So if anyone ever comes in or sends me a telegram and wants to meet me in that area, then I can sell them the lockpicks.
Okay, that's good.
I
to
don't
know.
I don't upcharge. It's just $10 like you normally get at a Strawberry. I just want to get them over there for convenience sake.
Oh shit, that's great. No, that's quite the service actually.
Yep.
Need more people doing shit like that. If we're ever an emergency, we'll definitely send you a telegram, and if we're desperately in need of lockpicks, and see if you're awake or around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you say the Hatchets also run the Blue Pearl with y'all?
No, I think the Hatchets are over in Valentine.
Valentine, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the Bundys. The Bundys
oh,
are
Bundy's. Okay.
Bundy's.
Sorry, I heard Bunny, and then I just thought Bunny Hatchet.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
The Bundys.
Okay, I don't think I've ever met the Bundys yet.
They you've probably seen their flyers at the very least, maybe if you pay attention to them. They typically sell their rum, tobacco, teas, and tonics.
Okay, probably. I mean, if they got flyers like in Thieves or Van Horn, I'd probably see them.
I think they may have some in there. I'm not entirely sure though.
That's fair. Half the time, people don't really even. I don't know. Half the advertisements in places are so goddamn shoddy. Actually, one of the advertisements ended up being a fucking bounty hunter who just happened to have a bounty on me. That was
Jesus
awkward.
Christ.
Oh God.
There was a telegram asking, who's the best moonshiner in the crossing, and
Hands down, I already know who that is.
well, I reached out and turned out to be a bounty hunter who was chasing my ass.
No.
You got everything there, Dylan?
Well, the gems are in my horse, but I already know the numbers. Okay, this here is a prize-winning, beautiful, radiant choker. Go ahead, take a look. You can see if it's fake. I promise you it's not.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at that. It's a nice little pendant as well on it. See that the chain is a little on the shorter side. I guess that's why it's called a choker.
Yeah, I just saw, it was something you put around your neck, so I just call it a necklace.
Yeah.
I remember my mother used to put one on the special nights that she'd go to a bit of a rundown restaurant, but she still wanted to look a little bit nice. And that choker that she had was a gift from my father, so that's why I know him so well. I'm not sure how much that one is worth. Don't necessarily know what gems are in it, so you're the expert there.
Taking a close look, looks like this might be sapphires and a bit of diamond, kind of clashed together.
Oh,
It's pretty. It's very pretty. It's gold as well. Now, as far as price, how would you feel about $800 for it?
I'm curious, do you plan to resell that?
I plan to gift it.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
actually good knowledge to have.
Yeah, I'm not trying to resell much of any of the pieces that I get. I just am more or less trying to get them to people so that way they're spread out.
Yeah.
I can afford to help people get some things, from time to time. I'm not really looking to make thousands off of people like others might.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think our priority is just giving it or selling it to someone who's actually going to appreciate it. That's our main priority, and the second priority is the price. What do you think, Judy? You're the one that pulled it out. I'm letting you make this decision.
Let's see. Actually, could we have a little parlay deal in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Take your
okay.
time. Well, yeah. It's gold as well, so I think it's very pretty. I think I might go up to 1,000, but, I want to start a little bit lower. Take a look at it. It's very unique. It's very unique. Doesn't really. I don't even look. That's so funny. It does. That's so funny. That's crazy.
All right, Mr. Brew. One thing that we just wanted to run past you first and foremost is that you say you're gonna gift this to somebody, and that's a beautiful gift. I mean, that's just a beautiful gift to give to anybody. The one thing that we want to make sure though is that in the handling of all that, when this leaves our hands into yours, that this ain't ever gonna come back to us as the source of said jewelry.
Never. I just found it on the street.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's what we like to hear. And secondly, we are going to take the 800 for it, but I just want to express that just because it's 800 right now, if we find that there's a market for a higher price in the future, 800 is not the standard necessarily. If we find,
if you find a higher standard out there, I will pay you money to meet the standard. I'm not the person to undercut people.
Yep. Right now, we don't have a good grasp. We're just getting into this market, so we're learning. Probably like y'all, like you said, this is probably your first time dealing with actual jewelry. So
yeah, the jewelry is the first jewelry that I've gotten from the ice there.
Perfect. Yeah.
I would say paintings, I'd probably be in the couple $1,000s range per painting.
Good
2 to
to
3
know.
probably. That'd be my range on things. Maybe depending on the painting and how defined and well put together it is, maybe close to 4,000. But I think that's probably my range on that.
Perfect.
But it makes the job worth doing.
Yeah. When we want you all to make a profit as well when it comes down to it. When you go on and sell it, we want like a spirit of generosity. And it seems like you all got a good head on your shoulders. I think we're all on the same the same plateau at the way we look at it. So we'll go ahead and sell this to you for 800, and then once that's taken care of, we can go on talking about some gems.
Absolutely. Let me hold this while I go grab the money for you,
Oh,
so you
yeah,
don't have to go
yeah.
into the city.
Or do we want to do the gem portion first before you go into the city?
Well, we could also do the gem portion first if you like.
I
What do
did
you
bring
think,
money
Judy?
for the gems after we
brought
came
money for
back. So
gems.
if I
Alright.
have extra, then I can cover the cost of the necklace, and you can pay me back afterwards.
Alright.
Okay. Judy, do you have any gems of yourself, or is it just what we have, or what I have right now?
Yeah, I told you earlier. The gems. I only have a handful of gems. I liquidated most of them for a previous purchase of ours, so it's mostly just what you got.
Okay. Well, as of right now, I've got 5 beautifully cut emeralds and 3 sapphires also cut. We're looking to liquidate those as soon as possible. Because, like I said, we were going to buy ourselves a wagon, hopefully tonight, actually. And I know emeralds in particular are pretty sought after.
There, did you say 3 sapphires?
Yes, 3 sapphires and 5 emeralds.
Okay,
I do have an
so
uncut diamond as well, but I'm not necessarily sure if that's worthy of the uncut right now.
we buy these at the same price, whether it's cut or uncut. So emeralds would be 150 each, and
Oh, damn.
sapphires would be $70. Diamonds would be $100.
This is how much you're willing to pay for them.
There,
Holy shit. Okay. So
that
you
is
guys,
per
you guys are
per
instantly on the
piece.
top of my list for gems right now. Let me see. 150 for.
Well, we try to do good business, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, how much for the sapphires? Is 75?
Oh,
It
70.
would there
it was
70. So
70.
for the sapphires, 3 sapphires would be $210. For 5 emeralds, it would be $750.
Okay. What about the uncut diamond? Do you want that? Because we still
There.
have that as well. And how
There,
much
I
for
can
that?
do that for 100.
Well, shit, what
That
do you think,
would
Judy?
easily get you over $1,000 for all of those.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's the best price I have. And you know what? Since this is our first transaction, how about $1,000 flat? Makes it easy.
Just for the gems.
For all the gems. Because initially it's 1,060. I'll save you guys $60. I'm sure you're gonna have a
There you
nice,
go.
you know, what food at a restaurant there in Saint Denis with that.
Get some lobster bisque.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds nice actually. Okay, well, I mean, Judy, what do you think? I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, no, I do know the gem market, and those are pretty competitive with a lot of the competitors out there. So I think as long as you're good with the deal, I'm more than happy with those prices.
Yeah, I was curious since I have my book here. Could I get your telegrams?
Barty, do
both-
you want to start?
Yep, I'll
Yeah,
start. It's
I will say-
Bartholomew Brew, or Barty, Barty. And the telegram is red yellow 254. RY 254.
Okay, got that one. Should I gather anyone else's? Yours, Sophia, right?
There, I can do the gems. Also, we do other things, such as trades of nitro and dynamite, if ever you need these things.
Good to know. We tend to make our own sticks, but in a pinch we might need that.
Fair enough.
There. Well, Zofia, Zophia, telegram of Birdhouse, BH661.
BH661, okay. Anybody else want to give telegrams, or is it just you two that primarily do all that?
Well, Moonshine Judy just took my telegram down. I was telling her that we sell lockpicks over at the Pearl, so if you're ever on the east side and don't want to
Oh,
go all the way
Yeah.
to Strawberry, then they got you covered.
hell yeah! That's actually really good to know.
And there's no markup on those as well. It's just the same price you would pay in Strawberry.
Yeah, we're just bringing it over on the east side.
Okay, did you want to take down my telegram? Because me and Judy often work together, but we do things separately as well. So I may have some gems one day and I'm by myself and want to sell them. You want mine?
Yeah, I can. Or well,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. You're gonna love this one too.
Oh, I can't wait.
Or I will have to see if this is competitive with Alice's.
You ready?
Nah, go ahead.
Tuberculosis 067. TB067. Come on, it's a great one.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, it's no 0fucks955.
Yeah, that one is pretty.
I
It's pretty
don't
nice
know.
too.
Alice's vagina tickler is still on the top.
Okay, okay.
All
yeah.
right, well, all right then.
Yeah,
All right
I
now.
would say
Hey, now.
Yeah,
Look,
no,
you
what?
talk
I mean,
about
if
the
we're-
Valentine shit all day.
Yeah, that's
Give
true.
me this
We're-
one
true.
thing.
You can have
We're
this
getting
one.
into
You can have
this
one.
game. Do you know my one?
Yeah, give me yours.
God.
Pussy liquor. 590.
Jesus!
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
alright.
there it is. There it is. That's perfect. That's
Oh.
great.
That's Matthew.
That's,
Said
yeah, there you
there
go.
was so
Say your
much
name proudly.
confidence.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah,
you get that
use
name
it so
down. Matthew,
confidently.
Pussy Liquor 590.
Oh my god.
Dang. Okay. Alright, well, let me go get those gems quickly. I'll be right
Yep.
back.
Well, this might be the most debauched collection of telegrams in the crossing right now.
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
You know, almost
Sex
something.
without an E, 0fucks, pussy liquor, and then we're all dying of TB.
Oh,
So
do you have a gem pouch in there?
Yeah, but I can take this anyways.
Okay. Alright, who am I giving the choker and the gems to?
No, I can go ahead and hand the logo to me, and then the gems on over to Miss Sophia.
Okay.
Do you-
so that's,
do you have-
I have to.
I have
You have
money
money
to
for
pay you.
both. All right.
No.
So you have
Okay.
1,800. It'll be 1,800
go.
altogether.
I must say I'm quite surprised.
Wanna
This
have
was
a
a
look at that?
pleasure. Here's a little extra just because.
Oh, спасибо.
Gotta start off on the right foot, right?
Absolutely.
This is good.
Okay. I believe that concludes what we wanted to sell today.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure doing business. We look forward to the business that comes in the future as well from us.
Of
We
course.
feel like we could do good work together.
yeah, beautiful friendship. It's glad to I you know that art gallery. I was like, God, I feel like I know those people are. You all clearly belonged in Saint Denis, but I was like, I should get to know who they are if I don't already know who they are.
Well, now you know.
Well,
Yep.
Just down the street.
right at the Pearl. Feel free to stop by anytime. Always
Absolutely.
got drinks, good food, good company.
We'll do then. Shall we go put our money together and see if we can finally get that damn wagon?
Yeah, we're pretty damn close. So we'll bid you all adieu and pleasure doing business with you.
Absolute
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Take
Congratulations
care.
on the wagon as well.
Thank you. Thanks to you guys.
Take care.
Take care.
You want to just leave that fucking that rented wagon here, or?
Yeah, if you want.
This was extra.
That's very, very kind of them. That is very kind.
What do they give extra?
Couple of pieces of paper.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, very kind of them.
Yeah, definitely inform Jacko on this bit of business.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. It's the first telegram I'm sending when I get back.
All right.
Just feel we give them a minute to leave, so that way it's not awkward going outside.
Do you have Jacko's up-to-date ruby price? Because they are very different to what I had in my book.
There, he is paying $80, 80.
Ooh. More
Wait,
than
more
the
for the
sapphires?
rubies than the sapphires?
Net, oh, yes,
Some of
I
the 70.
suppose.
Yeah.
No, rubies 80, sapphire 70, diamonds 100.
Interesting.
Wow.
When did he send
Unless
this to
I
you?
wrote this down incorrectly, then I don't know. I think
Right,
this was just a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I hope this isn't prices only for
Maybe.
me.
'Cause
Maybe you should double
I
check on
have
the.
45, 54, 75, 150. That was 2-3 months ago.
Well, it was 2-3 months ago. I think.
Lost change, yeah.
Yeah, the market's kind of shifted about. You might want to double check to make sure the sapphire and ruby one didn't get switched or anything. But
I'm pretty sure of the sapphire ones.
Okay.
The rubies, she did not give me any rubies, so that is no issue.
okay. Yep. All right.
We should be good to get back to the city.
Okay.
We'll let Jacko know everything that's going on with this. Appreciate everybody coming along.
Of course.
Appreciate the company doing something like this. Definitely something I didn't want to do on my own for sure. So I appreciate you all.
Yeah.
Oh, the necklace gift passed over. Looks very nice.
Yeah, I'll love to pass the necklace around so everyone can get a good look at it when we get to the pearl. Oh, such a shame. It was heartbreaking here to say that they had two
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fucking ran off the
fucking-
wagon. I was fucking.
That is yeah, that is awful.
Oh god, I fucking.
Well, they're gonna be getting their own. Hopefully, much more. Paintings coming our way.
The fucking gallery again and they get a bunch of shit out.
Well, didn't you say everything was taken out of it?
Everything was taken out of it now, yeah. So they won't be able to hit it tonight. But maybe after the storm blows through, they'll probably put some new paintings out on
Hopefully.
the rack again. Oh,
Got
damn
a
it.
lovely horse.
Oh, yeah. Got a kind of lovely horse. I just don't want to look at it so bad. Couldn't get enough of that horse.
Oh, I got a telegram.
I got a telegram. Well, if all of us have got telegrams, someone must be awake.
Yeah.
One of the stables.
Oh, yeah, fucker.
Wagon, blueberry, and locals.
Howdy, howdy.
There.
Hello? I'm down to 6 lockpicks, so once they start getting low again, we have to.
Right up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to the bank.
The bank.
Brought entirely too much money.
Well, it's alright. Better be safe than sorry.
The sun is blinding.
Yeah, but that fucking fog it is. Gonna dip into the alley and relieve myself.
Alright. What alleyway did he go into?
Спасибо.
Of course.
I don't know which alleyway Matt dipped into to use the
To
bathroom.
go relieve himself,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's going to get beat up.
He's being beaten up in an alleyway somewhere.
I'm
We'll never
going
see
to
him
go
again.
beat him up.
You're gonna go beat him
How loudly he yelled "pussy lickler"?
Yeah, he screamed that shit. He was
Where
very
is he?
proud.
There's the pussy licker.
Where's the pussy licker? A crazy thing to say.
Found him.
There he is.
Oh god.
Too funny. Too funny. He really just said it like that too. He's
Yeah.
just so
Just-
proud.
So proud of that.
He's a proud American right there.
He's kind of linkish, proudly American.
Yes, he's a proud American right there. Loud and proud.
I thought it was more of a French thing.
Alright.
Jesus.
Yes. In a rush.
Alright, to telegrams.
Yeah,
I want to keep you, you know? Alright, at the office by the pearl.
Alright, let's go. Alright, it's 9G.
Knock, knock. Привет, Rico. Rico.
Did you knock or did you just walk in?
I just walked in.
Okay, well, maybe one of us should let him know that he's not opening the door right now.
I'll just unlock it. See if they can figure this out. See, they did figure this out.
Okay.
Thank you, I think
Rico is in his head.
Rico's
Yeah.
at the
moment.
out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought so. Thank you.
He's zoned out.
Did you lock
You're
it
just
back?
out there banging on that door.
Well, I was banging on that door.
It is locked now.
Okay. Well, I guess we can sit here and stare at Rico until he's
Yeah.
I love sitting and staring at Rico. It's my favorite pastime.
Well, considering we could not get any paintings, this is as close as we are getting.
All right, and now I'm gonna stand here and think.
all right. Well,
Really enjoying that piece of paper.
well, while we're doing that, I'm gonna actually look at the storage. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't buy a crate to bring in here because it looks like someone did that already.
I don't know who did this. It was not me, but that.
All right, so
I did get another document folder and some item labels for the pearl and put them in this top right
okay.
crate.
Looks like they did a bit of reorganizing because that one's pretty empty. Okay, so she did the menus and cheat sheet in this, so I'm gonna look at this real quick.
Don't think there is anything in that bottom crate.
No, there's not. Okay. Corned beef, salt-cured beef, brisket, and veggies. Beef and a flaky pastry. The I'm gonna butcher it. The
Mm-hmm.
Pocati?
Sound it out. Sound it out.
Pocati?
Pokodni.
Pocotni. Okay.
Da, Pokodni.
Right.
This
So
close. That was good.
yeah. So is that beef in a flaky pastry or is that something else?
It is beef.
It is beef. Okay. I'm looking at the cheat sheet to make sure all this is correct. Did we have you test? It is handheld, right? You can sit there and just enjoy it as is.
There it is in the bowl.
Okay.
Party has tried this as well.
All right.
It is very filling, but it is not very juicy, so it doesn't help with too much of the thirst.
Okay.
But it is, my god, if you were starving, it would probably fill you up.
Interesting. All right. Good to know.
It is very hearty meal. Where's the place?
Who's knocking?
Is someone knocking?
I don't. No, I don't think so.
No, someone's knocking.
Could it be Beatrice?
Who else would be?
Esmeralda might not have a key.
Don't think it's Beatrice.
Do you want Matthew and
she's
I can
about it.
check it out?
You can poke your
Yeah.
heads out and see who, a couple of you poke your heads out and see who it is.
I think Party might be thinking.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so again.
Okay, that all looks good. Okay. This is the berries, right? Red, black, right? Carrots. Is this all the utensils that we need? I think it is. Besides plates. Okay. So now that we have an empty crate here, what we're probably going to do is put the food, like the, not the food, the uh-oh.
He's alive. He's alive.
Barely.
Well,
Well.
Sophia, the door was being knocked on, so Sophia and Matt went out there, and now Sophia keeps tripping out of the door.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It might be better for her to walk in if it's unlocked.
Well, I didn't want to unlock it in case there is someone out there. I don't know who's out there with him.
It was just Jonathan.
Oh,
They're-
was it?
They're, yes, I just unlocked it, so they both will be
Oh,
coming
okay.
in.
Alright.
The
I
fucking
locked
landlords
anyway.
kicked me out 3 times anyways.
You.
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh. That's better.
Hello.
Sorry, I meant to be around like 3 hours ago, and then
You'll find you have to sleep
You,
sometime.
you sound exhausted.
you know, Wednesday I felt like I was dying. Yesterday I felt fine. Today I feel like I'm dying.
Oh, great.
Just back and
And,
forth.
and you know what's gonna help? Me smoking the cigarette.
That's right.
That's really gonna get the
Easy
lungs
enough.
going.
Warms them up.
Do you want to fill him in on what just happened? The meeting business deal? Barney?
Yes, I can. So we noticed a little while back that Moonshine Judy was hitting the art gallery. I reached out to them to try to make a deal, to meet up and make a deal with them over the art they got. We just happened to see Sophia, Matthew, and myself were going to, what was it? We were going to Emerald, I think it was, the speakeasy there, and there was a whole bunch of groups all there, all conversing, and one of the groups was Moonshine Judy, so we sent word to her to see if she would want to meet, and we met at the Orange Field. Unfortunately, they had 2 paintings, but they put them in the back of a wagon that they stole off a local, and the wagon, got stolen back by locals.
Oh,
So they lost 2 paintings. And the only
Jesus
thing they had left was this radiant choker necklace, which would have been in one of those glass rifle cases. So I offered them $800 for it. They accepted. They didn't even counter or anything. They just went okay for the 800, and we made that deal. Then we also had Sophia pay for the gems that they were trying to sell. Emeralds, sapphires.
okay.
And then, they seemed like they were interested in doing business with us in the future as well, because, I told them that as far as the artwork stuff goes, I don't want all the art to be in my possession, or I don't want it all to be in some other person's possession, but I want it spread across, the folk of the crossing, so that way everyone gets a little bit of something. And she said she really, liked that and respected that type of mentality, because they don't want to see these pieces that they steal just end up in somebody's apartment and that one person sees that painting for the rest of eternity, and then it gets locked in their apartment away until the landlord moves all their shit out and throws all the shit away. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like a lot of
probably
times guns often get put on walls and they just never get used and things like that, so they don't want the same thing to happen to all.
Yeah, I feel like probably a lot of good art pieces are lost just from that.
Well, just for people who have them in their fucking apartments and just haven't been about.
We went ahead and did the gym deal since they were interested in liquidating quick because they were trying to buy themselves a wagon. We based the prices off of a telegram that Sophia had. We're hoping it's the prices that are the correct prices that Jacko usually gives.
Yeah, if he gave Sophia prices within the last, it's probably been 2 months. It's been that price is what he offers.
I think what there's within the past few weeks.
Okay. Were you looking to keep the gems? If not, I can take them off your hand and give you back the money for them.
I do
Or
know
Jacko
someone
can,
that is
for how much it
wanting
was.
to buy the gems. So I'm waiting to hear back from them if they are still wanting to do this or not.
Okay. If not, and you just want to get your cash back, just let myself or Jacko know and get you the cash back for the gems.
No.
So where'd they have the wagon with the painting?
So what they did was they escaped on a wagon, and the wagon took a lot of damage, so they removed the paintings from the back of their wagon and stole a local's wagon. And then they took the local's wagon with the paintings into Van Horn on the northern side where that big barn building is, and they put it in there, and they walked out, and when they walked back, within moments later, it was gone.
Oh, Jesus.
Well.
Okay. Well, that's fucked for them.
Very, very unfortunate. I'm also upset it's fucked for us because we could add 2 more paintings as well, so. I'm just trying to make as many connections with people that are hitting this so that way we can try to secure as much of it, and then we get first picks out of the stuff we all want, and then we could sell off some to the DiCenzos, some to, Bully Street, some to whoever. Kind of just spread them out after that.
Yeah, no, it's a good way to also just start business with groups in general.
Yeah, it seems Moonshine Judy and Della are interested in doing more business with us in the future. Apparently the prices that they gave for gems is highly competitive compared to others, so. And I told them that we sell lockpicks at the Pearl, so if they're ever on the east side and they need some, because they were telling the story about how they broke their lockpicks while hitting the art gallery, so.
Can you imagine we're all just in the Pearl and someone's coming like, hey, quick, I need a lockpick. I just broke the last one I have. I'm in the art gallery right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else happen with that specific
Nope.
meeting? Okay, Dusty, I saw your telegram. The long one about Ross following Sophia?
Yeah.
I woke up earlier yesterday and did some cooking. When I come out of the apartment, Ross and the blonde fellow were standing up against the barrels close to the Pearl, just leaning against them and watching. I passed them by on horseback to the telegrams, and they were quickly following behind me and were commenting on my horse while I was sending telegrams to try and get me away from sending telegrams. So I got on my horse and spoke to them. I don't think he recognized me at first, but then it was a cordial conversation enough. Pretty much complimenting the Pearl that it is not a quote unquote shithole with shit people like the rest of the town. So a lot of the other comments he made in conversation with Dusty because she came up while I was speaking with them.
Yeah, I was kind of confused because the telegram said it was cordial, but then you said he was getting in your face, Dusty.
Yeah, he was getting in my face. I walked through telegrams, I did a double take, realized that Ross was talking to Sophia, so I didn't want her alone. So I immediately dropped the telegram I was looking at and went over there. She said, he recognized who she was once she introduced herself and asked how the pearl was, and then he turned towards me. And roped me in the conversation. He didn't seem to remember who I was, so I introduced myself as the manager of the Pearl, and that we knew each other. Which then it dawned on him that yeah, he knows me as well. The other guy, I finally remembered what name that they gave him. So Sophia knows him as Jackson Dooley, but we were thinking it was a fake name. He was his name is Riggs. That's what the
Riggs.
Yeah, that's what Ross called him before they left.
Okay.
Yeah. He went through the whole thing of admitting this or they admitted they had been through my fine establishment. I said or asked if he enjoyed his time, which I mean, just as a note to everyone, Montana Gang is not being served in that bar. I'm not serving them after they robbed me. But
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't think
but
they should.
yeah, but I was trying to navigate this conversation to make it as least hostile as possible, so I did not bring that up to him. So I asked him if he enjoyed his time. He said that there wasn't anyone to serve them, so they didn't stick around for long. Which, I mean, they stuck around long enough to hang by the pole and follow Sophia, but either way. I pointed out it's the holidays. A lot of us are spending time away, which they said was understandable. Ross said he's not saying this just to blow smoke up my ass, but every other business in the city is a dirty, disdainable piece of shit. But us two ladies have found a good recipe over at the Blue Pearl. It's not a shithole, it's a great business. Every other business in the city can't say the same, now can they? And I asked Ross what exactly we got right in his eyes for him to say something like that. He said we mastered the craft. Good people with good service is what Riggs chimed in with, which Ross agreed. We're good people with, he assumes, good intentions. We're not out there wagging our fingers at anyone, not out there doing dislikable or disagreeable things. He truly has only heard good things about the Blue Pearl. But everything else in the city is a shithole to him. I said, well, we try our best, and but that only goes so far. We do still expect respect. No one is coming to our establishment to cause issue. Then we'd have problems. Riggs asked if it's happened before. I said yes, like any establishment, we do get trouble from time to time. He's like, of course, that makes sense, especially since it's a bar. I said exactly. But for the most part, we do welcome anyone to come into our place and enjoy the food and company. Ross said he's a firm believer of doing unto others what they've done unto you. If you welcome people with open arms, then the crossing will welcome you with open arms. But if we walk around the city like a piece of shit, then, well, you know, which he didn't complete his sentence, just said he's just glad we're not that way. That we're like-minded, halfway decent people. He said he's not going to say we're good people, he doesn't know us. And that's when he got in my face. Saying I could be a crazed fucking murderer standing before him right now. I could have gutted someone with a goddamn fish hook or a stick or something and left them to bleed. But he wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know. Just saying, as far as he know, we're both wonderful. I was going to tell him to get the fuck out of my face, but he backed off after saying that bit. That, and like I said, I'm trying to keep this as cordial as possible, so if I told him to get the fuck out of my face, I'm sure he'd get all pissed off. Let's see, what else did they say? I told him I appreciated his compliments, however, I'm a little disappointed with some of his people. Decided to poke a little bit. Ross and Riggs both asked, like, who? So I listed off Jagger, Toby, and Lester. Ross said, what did they do exactly? Then cut himself off and said, well, I know what they did, but I want to hear it from you. So I retold the story, how his people came into my establishment and spent time with us, had a conversation, ordered food and drink, only for them to turn around and rob us. It's a slap to my face to share this hospitality with his men. I try to make the bar as welcoming of a place for all walks of life, especially like-minded individuals such as himself and his people. And his people slapped it away by taking the money back into my Lancaster. There was a long pause there before Ross sounded surprised that they robbed us, but then was quick to remember that, yeah, they did in fact rob us. Ross asked, well, have we robbed since then? Have we robbed that establishment or your people since then? I said, well, no, as far as I'm aware. And he said exactly. He claims he told them there's lots of people in the city of Saint Denis. We may see people in the city talk to their enemies being Taipan and the Chinzos, apparently. But that does not make them enemies themselves. What was that?
You said enemies are Taipan and Dicenzo's. It's
Yeah,
usually one or the other, not both.
No, well,
Sorry.
I clocked on. It seems like he's pissed off at both of them now. But obviously he's well aware if you stay in the city, then you'll end up conversing with the other side. It's unavoidable. I pointed out we're an establishment who is big on community. We serve anyone who lives in the city and visitors of the city. Of course we talk to people. We're not antisocial. It's kind of, part of our job. Serve food, drinks, chat. It seemed to me this little bit of conversation he was trying to dig to see if we're associated with either side at all. That's what it sounded like to me. But he said, of course, he don't expect us to be, antisocial or anything, much like we shouldn't expect them to be a certain way, that I should respect them more for robbing us.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I was so flabbergasted by this idea that I cut off his rambling to say, respect you more, really? And Ross said 100%. Then he said, when he explains it to me here, it's going to sound very reasonable. So I just kind of sat there silently and listened to him ramble his bullshit, because he is 100% a bullshitter. He said, somebody's word is everything, right? You don't have your word, you got nothing. And if his people pay us a visit and they say they're robbing us, then by God, who would they be if they go back against their word and decide not to rob us? He spoke a lot of other bullshit, but basically that's the point he was trying to make. And he said, yeah, it's not ideal, it's not a good thing, but, at least respect it. They'll never falter off what they do for anyone. Once it's happening, and it's all about what happens afterward. I stare at him a long time, just kind of stunned by this amount of bullshit. And it basically said, how do I respect people who waste my hospitality and time and turn around and rob us after the fact? There's no world where I can fucking respect that. I'm sorry. which Ross went on to say that Jagger is a piece of shit. There's no questioning that. He's known the man for 20 years and he's always been a piece of shit. Riggs agrees. The man is an asshole. But he's only known him for a couple of months now. Riggs claims he personally doesn't rob business people, he robs bad people. Apparently. At this point, I just let them talk. And Ross said that's not always true. Riggs told him to shut the fuck up. Ross said, I guarantee you that person you robbed who had $5K in their pockets wasn't a bad person. That she probably just got her paycheck and he went in and took it from her. I acted shocked, asking, wait, someone got $5K on them? So they could tell the story. They said, yeah, she deserved it for walking around with that much money on her. Ross said Riggs only took 1K from her, that he personally would have taken 2K from her and wouldn't have felt bad. Riggs said, and her food. They took her food. Don't forget about that. I shamed him for taking her food as well. And Riggs said, well, he likes to eat and it's how he keeps his figure. It was a goofy moment in the conversation, but it helped me kind of judge their character a bit more.
Riggs has mentioned this in the past conversation with me. If there is pickled eggs or peanuts or anything free food-wise, he's going to take it. He doesn't like paying for anything.
Yeah. Ross went on to say that he likes to explain it like this. Obviously, like you said, it felt bad for you. You thought you were just going to have a casual, cordial conversation with Jagger. But ulterior motives exist, unfortunately. We didn't know you at the time, but we were looking to make some money in the city with everything going on around here. Why not, right? He doesn't believe they were just going into our bar to look for some food. He believes they always had the plan to rob us and just bided their time. But, like he said, nothing has happened since, and he's made sure of it. He made it very clear to his people, unless that information changes, that we do not have direct involvement with anybody that they have a disliking to and should be left alone. I told him he's right. The Pearl are neutral. Do not get involved with other people's problems. Ross said that we're smart for staying out of it. This is where Sophia chimed in with a question, asked about if any of his people were in the alleyways behind the Pearl recently, writing on the walls. Ross said no, they don't tend to go back there. Then Sophia mentions the Montana gang was here written on there. Ross asked if this was directly after the robbery. We said no, this happened fairly recently, like a week ago. He said that's definitely not them and it's just people being fucking idiots is what it is. He said it sounds like we have a mutual problem on our hands. And if we learned who actually did that, he'd love to know. Because he'd love to grab whoever it is and shoot them or torture them like he tortured Rob on Christmas Eve. Rob is the gardener for DiCenzo's, if you don't know.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, he claims he doesn't want to torture any more people from the city. He really doesn't, but he will if he has to. I said it was a rather strange location, so I didn't really hold any it didn't really hold any impact besides confusing us as to why it's there. He doubled down and said it wasn't them. They wouldn't do something like that. He said he's not going to lie to us. Every time they've come into the city, they've been kidnapping people. So they don't really have time to write on our walls with chalk. He said if it was them that did it, then they'd just blow up our fucking place. Not write Montana gang was here on the wall. And this is when prison transport rolled up. Deputy saw Ross there and stopped to watch, despite having Bai Lee in handcuffs of all people in the back. Ross turned to see this and sidled up next to me to laugh, asking if I knew who that was. I did, but I acted like I didn't to see what he'd say. He said, that's the piece of shit fucking rat Bai Lee Wong from Taipan. Also, at some point, Zoe Winters had walked up and was listening in on our conversation because it happened right next to telegrams. She was just pretending to read telegrams, but she was clearly listening in.
That's another name I'm getting sick of hearing. Not
Yeah.
from you, but just in general.
Yeah. Apparently, she walked up right around the time he admitted to torturing Rob, so... as soon as she started to walk away, Ross told Riggs we've got to go and grab their horses to chase after her. Teddy was the deputy that was on the prison transport, yelling at him to leave town. And yeah, that was the conversation. So I mean, overall, like I said, Ross is a bullshitter. Anything that comes out of his mouth is embellished nonsense to hear himself talk. Is basically what it is. It's very theatric, supposed about his crimes, that sort of thing. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sounds fucking like a miserable conversation to be a part of.
Yeah, but I like I like keeping people talking. That's how you get information. And as long as I keep them, not being hostile, then I get information out of them. It's kind of my thing.
It feels like it's just a matter of time before we're also gunning him down.
Yeah.
I don't like that he was just hanging out at the Pearl and following Zofia. Like,
They're
also,
just waiting for someone to pick up.
Yeah, that's what they apparently didn't. They complain to you that the city was dead. They were
very disappointed of how dead the city was on Christmas and that there were no carolers. They wanted to find carolers.
AKA, they're trying to look for DiCenzo's or Type Hand to pick them up, is what they were looking for.
and of course the city's dead. It's fucking Christmas.
Exactly.
This is what I explained to them. Everyone's probably inside, spending time together.
Which is what I was intending to do. I just wanted to poke my head out to check on telegrams just in case, but yeah.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
But yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of him getting in my face. I'm not a fan of him saying that I should respect them for robbing us. And it's only a matter of time, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost one of those things we should act first. Don't give him the chance to have a reason.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't give a fuck what his problems are with the other groups in the city, but still, coming into the city and picking up people, I don't give a fuck who they are.
Yep. And like I said, he was definitely fishing to see if we have any ties with DiCenzo's or Taipan. To see if we should be on the list of people that they pick up. Because he seems to be on a warpath with them.
Yeah, they fucking tortured a gardener. Jesus Christ. What information is a gardener gonna have?
They have also picked up Kid Ripley before as well.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I think Tito mentioned that. Or Theo, one of the two. When we're at Bastille.
I will say that because of the threats in the talk that we had in that meeting, I did reach out to Santito. I didn't tell him the full story. He doesn't need to know the full story, but just as a warning that Ross is about looking to pick up his people. Because that was something that was mentioned in the meeting to kind of share.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with that. I mean, Jacko said that that's something that we would do.
Yeah. So I did do that. We also warned Frankie, where Frankie is about, and again, Ian's Kits, who's the only two people we saw from DiCenzo's to warn. I didn't send anything out to Taipan. I figured that was a decision for Jacko and them if they want to do anything with that. But apparently Taipan is also under threat, so.
Yeah, I'll leave the informing Taipan thing to Jacko's choice. I'm sure over time you guys will kind of learn why we're not on the best terms with them.
Right.
when we actually used to be really close with him. But in time, I guess we're failing on that.
Yeah, I made a decision with Santino because of the meeting, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone would have an issue with that. One thing that does also kind of bother me from that conversation is if he's being truthful and that wasn't him, someone is clearly trying to stir up shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And who? Is it the same people who keep sneaking into the Pearl and taking random shit out of the cabinet? I don't know. Are we having multiple problems where it's something like that? I really don't know.
If I had to give my best guess, it would probably be the person that you saw on the back of that prison transport.
Hmm.
Or some relation there.
I mean, there was some relation there, but it seems like it's now no longer a relation.
No, I meant like some relation to him being
Oh,
involved with
possibly.
that message.
Possibly. I mean, they're known to writing things on the walls, so.
Yeah, 'cause I know they use red paint.
Well, yeah, this was chalk, but
I guess they don't want to out themselves if it was them. I'm not saying it
if
was
it
or
was them,
wasn't, but
yeah.
I just can't think of who else in the city would do that. Although I was around yesterday for a little bit, and Jacko told me about St. John also
Oh,
questioning about us helping him with something.
right. I forgot about that bit. You can start that, Matt.
I bumped into him at Saint Denis Telegram. He, I think, is in a very desperate state being ex-law and not really getting a lot of people doing business with him. So he sort of clawed onto the fact that he knows of me. Bear in mind, I've only met him a couple of times with Zoe. And he was very interested in what it is I'm up to now. I said, you know, just a bit of this, bit of that. And he said, no, tell me, come on, more than that. You can't just give that cop-out answer. I just said, just acquiring things, doing deliveries, things like that. And he said, oh, perfect, like straight away. No holding back. Just, well, I need a couple of crates of guns, a couple of crates of ammo, some medical supplies, some food. Do you know anyone that does catering? Like, just, Dusty can back me up. He does not shut the fuck up. It's
No,
just
he does not.
1,000 words a minute. Berates you with what he wants and then demands a meeting within the next couple of minutes. And it was just like, fucking slow down, mate. So I just tried to palm it off saying, yeah, well, I've got some shit to do. I'll reach out to you when I've got some time, hoping that I would be able to speak to anyone here to confide in about what the fuck we should do about it. And then I go off and check the boards, and without me knowing, my Telegram is just getting berated with, let's meet here at this time, fucking I'm free now, I want this, sending me a list of everything he wants. And then, yeah, he bumps into, well, somehow he lucky guessed and went to the Blue Pearl, and then Dusty bumped into him.
Yeah. I had passed by. I woke up on Christmas Eve to just check on things again. I shouldn't have, but hey.
All right, Dusty, you're not allowed to check Telegram unless you plan on being around for at least 4 hours.
Apparently.
It's a new rule.
I saw there was a horse at the Pearl, but I didn't want to walk in there by myself, given that we shouldn't be there alone. So I just went over to check telegrams, and I was looking for Jacko because I wanted to update on something, but didn't see him. So I went back towards the Pearl. I decided, well, I'm hungry. I'll just poke my head in there. I saw St. John in the back at the table there, just kind of drinking by himself. And it's like, okay, well, lonely guy, I guess, on Christmas Eve. So I just went over to grab a stew, and I was going to just walk right back out, but he yelled for me, so I put on my a service smile and went over there to ask him if he needed anything else from the bar. He said, "You work here?" And I said, "I'm the manager of the Pearl." And he said, well, that's perfect, and maybe I should talk to you. And he said that he was here to meet with Matt, and it's like, well, the only Matt that I know is someone who works with us. And he was like, yeah, that may be him. He described Matt to me, and then he, once again, fast talker, sat there and listed all the things that he's wanting and asking what the prices would be for catering and everything else. And just like, okay, hold on. So tell you what, I gotta talk to my boss. Let me get your telegram, and maybe we can reach out to you after the holidays to set up some sort of meeting, just to appease him, because he would not shut the fuck up and would not. I feel like if I told him no, he'd not take no for an answer, type of thing. I kind of figured the answer would be no, but I just need to do that so I can get to Jacko and let him know, which the answer is no. We're going to tell him if you do find St. John and he asks about that, say that we are not available to do catering or deliveries like that. They'll have to find someone else.
Yeah, fuck helping him. And I said Zoe's another name that fucking. Apparently, Dead Set, like Beth and them, have a good relationship with at least her. I don't know about him.
They had
Maybe that's also why they're around all the time.
Dead Set apparently had a meeting with St. John, but Jacko witnessed it.
You've seen Theo walking around with Zoe Winters as well.
You said
But that
Theo?
there, Theo. But it might have been that they were just in the, I don't know, they were in Rhodes together a few weeks ago.
I know Tito said that they robbed her and
She seemed
I
to
think-
be there of her free will.
and I think Dead said like asked for the gun back or something.
Interesting. But yeah, apparently they're living over at that farm that's over in Cholla Springs. Him and whoever else is there that he's wanting deliveries from, which I was very confused of. One of those, he was like, well, I live over here, but we're close enough. I'm just sitting here thinking, you have several other places. Blackwater.
The plucky
aren't-
cactus is right there.
Exactly. You need food, go to them. You'd get the food quicker.
Unless he already made it to the ban list.
Or
the
that.
Plucky cactus has.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was very strange. But yeah, that happened too.
Okay. I have a feeling, unless you already gave it to him, the next time we discuss the whole Ross Montana thing, I feel like it's going to end with us deciding to confront him very aggressively.
Yeah, I've been.
I'm fine with. It's so fucking tired of dealing with this bullshit.
I've been unable to update Jacko on anything besides that telegram I sent out to everyone. It didn't really detail anything of the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I'm of the mindset that we just need to deal with this problem before it becomes a surprise.
Yeah.
Because the subtle threats and shit, like, sure, you might have been cordial in some of it, but getting in your face, disrespecting you, disrespecting the Pearl, can't stand for that shit.
Yeah, I feel like the entire conversation was like playing chess with this man.
And who knows if you didn't show up, if fucking they get bored and just take Sophia anyway.
Yeah, because they couldn't find anyone else.
So I think that's a problem we need to deal with sooner rather than later. Second thing is, I don't know how we're gonna find out who actually put that chalk up there. While I don't give a fuck about shooting down fucking Ross Montana and them, I don't like the idea that we're probably playing into someone's hand. might be getting exactly what someone else wanted,
Yeah.
but as a separate issue. I'm trying to think of who in the city could have done that. Like the reason why I brought up the St. John thing, because I know he's been around town. I don't know if he's on the long list of people that Ross has issues with.
Yeah, who knows?
I
Zoe's
do
always
have...
running around. Go ahead, Sophia.
James Ryder sent me a telegram today asking for another tarot reading appointment.
Oh God,
I
forgot
could
about that fucking guy.
perhaps ask him if he saw anything. Just ask in some subtle ways, I suppose.
Well, you gotta be careful with that because he's probably gonna take that and run with it and try to send you as much information as possible and snoop on our behalf, which we're not really asking for.
And yet, I don't want him snooping around the pearl anymore.
Try to schedule that with him on a time where a few of us are gonna for sure be around. Because I think we need to have other conversations with him. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of conversations I probably need to have with that fucking guy.
That was a transcribed telegram as well, so I don't know if he is very good at writing or not. Or that is a very clever way of not having his handwriting recognized.
I'm just also trying to think of who would have been, because I think that the chalk was that the same night of the DiCenzo's party. Am I remembering that correctly? When we found the chalk,
Wait, when was that?
it was this. I thought, if I'm not mistaken, it was the same day you sold them all your potatoes for their party, just like later on.
Was that the same day? John, do you remember? You were the one who found it.
No, I don't remember.
God, I can't remember when that day was.
I feel like it was that day, and if it was, I'm trying to think of who would have been around the city trying to cause problems like that. The only group that could have done it, unless it was just some random fucking gang, would have been Taipan. Because all of Bully Street, I mean, first of all, Bully Street wouldn't have done that to us. We have a really good relationship with them, and they also were confused by it.
Yeah, I was about to say we showed them that and they were confused by it. Was laughing at it. Was a stupid location.
Yeah, the division, we don't have a great relationship with them, but we also don't have like a bad one.
Alice
And I
has a
can't
hot spot
imagine.
for Sophia, so
Okay, that kind of makes sense from the one interaction I saw. So it wouldn't have been those two. The only other, I don't want to point fingers at Taipan, but that's the only other one that stands out. Unless it was just someone entirely random.
it could just be someone entirely random. There's been a lot of cowboys coming into the city trying to stir up problems for anyone who's in the city, so.
Yeah, have we heard any more about that roadie guy?
I've not. Anyone?
Have you ran into that
Not
name
at all.
already, or Matt?
Nope, not at all.
That was another group or something that was questioning, but they had really old information because they were talking about Victory Street.
Oh wait, that was the same day Rhodey. That was the same day Rhodey was there, where we found that chalk on the wall. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was because yeah, it was the same day that Rhodey showed up.
Yeah, which if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the same day of the party.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think now if you mentioned Montana Gang at all.
I've not mentioned Montana Gang too often to anyone.
No, I'm trying to think if he did.
Oh.
And all the bullshit he was spewing out.
Did he ever walk into the back? I guess he could have come in from the side.
No, we watched him get dropped off. John and I were up top, and he was on the back of some woman's horse, and she kind of just rode up to the front of the Pearl. He walked in, and then stepped back out, and asked if I don't know if he asked if anyone can serve him, but I just hopped off the balcony and went in.
Okay.
He was very much just like dropped off, and then the woman that dropped him off just left.
Yeah, it could honestly be anyone. We keep checking back there and not seeing anything else. The only thing that keeps happening is people taking shit from the cabinet.
Yeah, I was around yesterday, and I saw it in your Telegram, but the fucking document folder is taken too.
Yeah. It's very petty bullshit because there's no monetary value to that. I don't think you can't resell document folders, can you?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I know you can resell the cooking utensils, so someone picked that up for a quick buck, then yeah, but I don't think you can do that with document folders.
Yeah, but there's also all that ice in there, which there's a
It's
job in
not
the
been
city.
touched.
There's a job in the city for like 20 ice cubes for like $100 or something, and then a couple old fashions. Like those ice cubes are more valuable than a fucking document folder with labels and menus.
Menus, yeah. So I just feel like that's a personal attack on us, but we don't really have much details to go on. Clues or anything.
I feel like someone mentioned something about someone doing like petty theft.
The shoe lovers. That's the only ones that I can think of that recently tried to do some petty crime. There's also Maisie's group, but I don't think she would do it.
Also, I wonder if it was just those fucking the two people that fucking Jacko and Eva had to deal with. They just come
Yeah,
down.
the shoe lovers.
Oh, that's the shoe lovers?
Yeah. They were trying to take
Okay.
Jacko's shoes and he said no.
Okay, I must have missed that part of the story.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone. Unfortunately, I do not feel well, so I'm gonna head to bed. Everyone,
Alright.
take care. You all have a good
Good
night.
Go get some
Take
rest.
care.
Go, Sean. Thank you.
Oh, a bit of information from John. Speaking of Maisie, I don't know if any of you have met Maisie Day before. Barty, I know you have.
I have, yeah.
Is anyone else?
Is she the one that we ran into at the Speaks the other night party?
Well, she had like the big orange and tan coat or whatever blanket around her. Just like a big
Yeah.
patterned blanket on her.
We ran into her at Cumberland,
High
right?
pitched voice, I think so. Yeah, I believe that's where we met her.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She won the raffle, 4th place raffle. The Pearl gave her deco cards and stuff. So apparently John ran into Maisie the other day and saw that she was shopping furniture for an apartment in the city. So seems that maybe Maisie and her group may be settling in the city somewhere.
Interesting.
John let her know that he's aware that they like to rob people. Maisie sat there, and the first time we met her, Maisie sat there and detailed her. She does it for the thrill. She just does it to inconvenience people. Takes like $10 off of people and just an article of clothing or what have you.
Okay. Maybe that's why I thought she was the shoe person.
No, I mean, I kind of thought so, but John asked her point blank if she did that in the city. She said no. She's already been told and warned about how the city is a community and not wise to rob people inside of it. So also that if she is going to be staying in the city, don't shit where you eat. So it's not her. It's not her group. Apparently it's her and 2 other people. She didn't give the names of the 2 other people though. 2 other girls. Unless it was those 2 other girls that did it and Maisie doesn't know about it or something. but it wasn't Maisie, so.
I feel like when I'm around, I don't run into anybody, and then like when you guys are around, you guys run into fucking everyone. The fuck?
Just our luck, I guess.
Because I remember, Barty, you told me the other night that you and Matt also fucking ran into Ross at Hanging Dog.
Hanging Dog Ranch. Yep.
Which was good information if we are going to go look for him and have a chat.
Mhm. One of the many perks to being out on the trail all the time. So you do catch a lot of people doing things, you know, in different places you wouldn't expect to find folk.
Seem to be having a meeting, maybe 3, 4, I'm not sure. We know we saw 3, but I think felt like there might have been 4. We didn't see horses, they were tucked away somewhere.
And it was the eastern cabin, so when you're looking at it from the front gate, the right.
There's also the blonde guy, which I believe is this other person that was there the other day.
Riggs.
So it seems like they're the main 2.
I have not seen Jagger, Toby, Lester, any of them in a bit, so I'm not entirely sure who else is with them.
Maybe those ones have families. We're around Christmas.
Maybe.
That's crazy.
I would just say, they complained about the city being dead on Christmas. If he only had one other person, that means his gang was also dead on Christmas.
Yeah, Sophia pointed out, you know, it is Christmas. I even pointed out when they said that there was no one to disturb them in the Pearl, so they didn't hang out. I was like, yeah, because, you know, everyone's off. It's the holidays.
Have you heard of a little holiday called Christmas?
It's a new thing, for sure.
Yeah, it's a new holiday. It's up and coming. I'm trying to get it off his feet.
I think that's all the updates.
Okay. That was a lot for 2 days. Yeah. Alright, Dusty, you're not allowed to check telegrams anymore. I'm telling Jacko, new rule.
Yeah.
Dusty is not allowed to wake up only to check telegrams. Because I think 2 of your stories started with, I was just going to go check telegrams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, today I was fully planning on just, you know, sitting in the apartment and doing storage and stuff, but not that I'm complaining, Barty. I'm glad to be there, but
Oh, yeah, sorry. I
got
couldn't be
pulled
there for
into
that. I was
a meeting.
glad the Moonshine Judy meeting went well.
Yeah, I'm glad that
Yeah,
that
it
happens.
will go well.
It's always good to have more lines of business.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just more avenues to get people to funnel different goods to us, and then we disperse them onwards from there.
That reminds me. Jacko told me you guys were not getting shot at by Beth and her group the other night. But
yeah, we were not. Yeah.
So when Jacko and I went to the house, I was like, "Was that like?" I literally heard gunshots, and I was like, "Was that shots going off?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so." So we kind of just ignored it. I was like, "Okay, maybe I'm just hearing shit." Because a lot of the times I don't hear those things.
It was literally right after Jacko said, "Be careful, crazy shit happens in the city at this time."
And then we got half a block
we'll be
down the
alright,
street,
we'll be
and
alright.
it was just gunshots.
It was fucking...
So yeah, I heard that gunshot, but he didn't hear it, and a lot of times he hears shit that I don't hear. So I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't a gunshot. So we just went inside. But then when he told me about it yesterday, I was like, okay, so that was a fucking gunshot I heard.
Yeah, they weren't shooting at us though. They were just trying to create a distraction. So.
Nah, he said that he talked with Beth, cleared things up.
Yeah.
We have a good relationship with Dead Set.
Yeah, I talked with her as well. As soon as Matt identified that lady was one of the people that was shooting at the telegrams, I walked up to her to just introduce myself, trying to get our names so I could, get a name for you guys. And I realized it was Beth, and I was like, oh shit, hi Beth.
Yeah, no, her that's it. From what I've encountered with them are great, and they actually bring us a lot of good business. I think the other day Jacko just bought like a fuck ton of gems from him. I think he was doing the Dusty situation. I'm just gonna check telegrams real quick, and then he just bought a bunch of products from him because he ran into him at telegrams.
I feel like that's a problem with Jacko and I both. Go there, check telegrams, and immediately get directed to shit.
Well, I went to check telegrams and I heard there's a group of 4. They seem like they were from out west, like frantically trying to sort out telegrams because they're like, okay, we gotta fucking go. I'm like, okay, something's about to happen in the city. I was like, okay, let me just send out these telegrams. That's why I pulled out that telegram. I was like, I'm not getting dragged into whatever the fuck's about to happen.
I don't know if we touched on this. Today, the art gallery got robbed by the Valentine bathhouse. So that was nice.
They took every
Mama
single.
Christine, right?
They took every single painting in there.
Yeah, it was Mama Christine.
Mama Christine, yeah. Valentine bathhouse.
They took
I only
everything.
know one person in that whole group, and I don't even know how active he is anymore, but, I sent him a telegram in hopes to see if they'd be interested in selling their pieces.
Well, Barty, if you're still awake in like fucking 17 hours, maybe they'll be awake in fucking Valentine.
I mean, I was awake for 18 hours yesterday.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
God.
I was very tempted to stay up for 24 hours, but
God, I remember when I was your age, Barty,
I
I
would
could do
not.
those things.
I would not be awake.
His
You remember
age?
when?
What?
You remember when you were my age? I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm not older than Barty.
I was about to say.
18 hours, Barty. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that was a long shift yesterday.
Were you around the whole time too?
Yeah, it was a long one.
Oh yeah, how much later were you around after me?
2 hours.
Yeah, and I think I was up before you 2 hours. So yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ.
God, I didn't realize it was that long.
It was a long night.
Yeah,
Very.
that upset me. That has really upset me that I found that number out.
All right, I'm gonna go stare in the kitchen
Check
and think for a
telegrams?
moment. And no,
Nah,
no, not check telegrams.
She's banned from
that's
checking
cool.
telegrams unless she plans on being up for the next 4 hours.
No, my goal is to organize the shit in the kitchen, but I gotta think for a moment and
Yeah,
then
no problem. Okay.
figure that out. There'll be a lot of if anything, well, do I need anything for the wagon? I guess I'll figure that out later. But it's probably just gonna be me going from my apartment to this apartment and figuring all that out.
Okay.
Long.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna think for a moment first.
Anything else crazy happened? I mean, I was around for a little bit yesterday morning, and then I was with you the other night, Barty. I think that was
Yeah.
probably updates, right?
Yeah, these aren't like updates, but things that happened today that were just kind of interesting. So the art gallery got robbed by a Valentine crew, and then we rode to Valentine to see if we could find them, come back to town, and discuss in business with them, possibly approach them. And we leave to go check some boards, and as we're coming back, we're on the rail line that comes from Cattail to Bacchus. And we go to turn across that, like, wooden suspended bridge that goes to Valentine there. You know which one I'm talking about? Like the very long wooden bridge with a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd hate taking that route because I'm afraid of heights. And I'm like, fuck it. We'll do it. Why not? And as we're riding up to get close to that bridge, there's fucking a group of 6 there fucking shooting along. They had just robbed the bank in Valentine. They were just sitting there fucking shooting down law on the other side. They're like, you might want to go the other way. Like, yeah, I'm out here. Very funny. Not like obviously not big important update things, but just kind of funny shit that happened today. Made me laugh.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
this
this is one
this
of
is a little bit
those.
longer because we left Saint Denis to look for the Valentine crew. There was a shootout in Valentine, so we left Valentine.
Oh yeah, William. I don't know if you know who William Blake is or not, but he's like a man with a very mysterious voice. He had taken B&I hostage for a bank in Rhodes for like their group's first bank and whatnot. And he wanted to do business afterwards with me. He wanted to sell his shit to me and fucking buy tonics and poisons and all this other shit. And then he just disappeared. And today's the first day that I've seen the fella in fucking 4 months. And he's in a shootout with people at the telegram station of Valentine. Just like, what the fuck is this fella's life?
Whose garlic is in the crate?
It is mine. It is for anyone to use. It goes in the peconi pie.
Okay. Also, Rico, do you have any of the teas, or is that something that Jacko has?
I have a couple baskets of hot teas.
Or is it just hot teas, or do you have the iced tea as well?
I don't have the iced tea, but all it is to make the iced tea is 3 or 4 cubes, a lemon and a sugar cube, or a peach and a sugar cube.
Okay, because on the... let me grab the menu. Okay, so to narrow things down, we got 2 different savory foods. I mean, we still have the stews, that's still going to be a thing. But for specials, we have 2 different savory foods, 2 different sweets. The drinks, we have 2 different teas, so it'll be the Earl Grey tea for the hot tea, the white peach tea for the iced tea, I think. Yeah, iced tea.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy, especially with the ice cubes that are in there.
Yeah. So we at this basket I'm looking at, it has the Earl Grey and the green tea, so if we can just at some point replace the green tea with that iced tea, then this could just be the tea basket.
Yeah, I can take care of that.
Okay. Trying to consolidate things down and see if we have the storage for everything.
It probably what will end up happening is probably just 3 stacks of each.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, which, you know, is fine, because these specialty items are probably not going to be sold as much as, say, a stew. Most people just go in there and buy a stew and head out.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, whoever's behind the bar, just, you know, we have the menu all sorted now, so you can put the menu up when you're behind the bar and, you know, point out, well, you know, if you have time, you can enjoy yourself, you know, something else that's not stew, drinks, that sort of thing. Just kind of let them know that we have other things available. But, yeah, most people just order a stew, so I feel like a lot of these specials are just going to sit there until someone orders something.
Are we gonna start leaving the document folder in here as well?
Yeah, we're going to have to. We don't, you know, I don't want to play their game of being petty, so we have a place to put it, we'll put it here.
I still think it's probably fine to leave the cooking shit at the Pearl. I mean, if someone, it's a couple bucks.
Yeah.
It's inconvenient, but just for storage space.
Yeah, we'll see. I think how I'm storing things, it might, unless we absolutely need the extra storage, we might be able to fit everything in here, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure what else he wants to store in here.
I guess the only cooking utensils really is just the pan and the pot.
There's the kettle, and I have my mortar and pestle here as well. Am I missing something? Is that it?
No, I think that's all.
It is all.
Okay.
The kettle, the pot, and the pan.
Yeah, and the mortar and pestle. Because I have wheat in here to grind up flour whenever we need it.
That's right, that's right.
And corn for cornmeal. So,
I wonder if you get more wheat if you do it on the workbench. I don't know if you know, but if you ever have the urge to pick sugar cane, you get 4 cubes out of if you do it at a workbench versus
Wait, really?
2. Yeah.
What? Really?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
That's
We were
crazy.
told that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was not
Wow.
aware of that.
Been around for 4 years.
Yeah,
The
no,
thing-
that
The thing with flour is, unfortunately, they're it's like 5 sacks of flour to, and you can't put that in a basket because they're so heavy. So I just keep the wheat, and
flour
Can't
can't
put
go
the
in a
salt.
basket either.
Can't put salt in there. Can't put the garlic in a
No.
basket or in an herb pouch.
that's the reason why I like keeping, raw ingredients, the things that we can keep in baskets here, and anything else we can buy, we could just go out and buy it and then bring it back here to
Yeah.
use.
That's weird. Salt can't go in a picnic basket.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also dumb if you have an old basket, which you wouldn't be able to know it was old unless you tried to put like ice cubes or potatoes in it.
Yeah.
And if you can't, it's an old one.
But how I have it figured, for the baskets is gonna have the food. We're gonna have one basket that's the corned beef because it does not package well. We're gonna have one basket that's the
You can do it. I believe in you.
Pokotni?
Хорошо, this is good.
Okay. Have one
Wait,
basket.
how do you pronounce it?
Pokotni?
Prokodny.
Nope. All right, I need to be more awake. Try that one again.
Prokodny.
Fokodny.
There.
Guys, I'm Russian.
I'm not going to make you say solyanka or pryaniki bread.
I don't even know what you just said. You're speaking a whole other language.
Приятно познакомиться, all this.
Yeah, I'll have one of those. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Order up.
No, the only Russian ones that are on here, and we'll have the cheat sheet I'm staring at right now. There's a cheat sheet for anyone. It has the way that you pronounce it next to it.
Oh, perfect.
So you got the Pokodny. Of course, it's KOD, so I said Pokodny first.
Honestly, if I saw the spelling, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, so it's Pokodny, and then let's see what else is on here.
The spitten.
Yeah, the Speeton.
Which people do not like hearing because they think it is spit. So just say the spice Tani made.
Yeah, just it. So in this cheat sheet, it has the name, what it is. So if people want any description for it, so, and then the price and the origin, like we're doing the whole taste around the world type of thing. So you have Irish, Russian, Canadian, and Australian. So just something you can kind of look at if you're behind the bar. You need any of that information. Until you learn what's on the menu, then you don't really have to stare at the cheat sheet. But
Alright.
but
That's gonna be a tongue twister for me for weeks.
But yeah, I think I can fit all the prepared food and stuff that we sell as specials in one crate.
Okay.
Plus,
we also
plus
have,
the
what,
document folder. So
4 crates, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we should be good with plenty of storage.
Mm.
Also, I got to bring the cannabis in here. Probably do a
Oh,
lot of
I
that
need
in the
to.
morning.
I need to give you the cannabis I do have in my apartment.
Okay,
so
I
we
can
can
take
kinda-
I can take that now, just so I can hold on to it.
Okay. But remember, there's labels on it you have to rip off.
Yeah, no problem.
Since we do have the space, Jacko said to keep the lockpicks in here. So we do have the space. I'll just keep the lockpicks in here. For anyone who needs, someone orders lockpicks and you have the key, you can come in here and grab it.
Yeah, I think that would be like a full crate of them.
Yeah, I can do a full crate. I have 6 right now, which I'm not going to bother going to get more because that's almost a full crate. And once it gets low again, then one of you can
Yeah.
go out and grab some more. And like I said, I do not upcharge on these, which a lot of people tend to give you more money because of that as a thank you for having them here. I got $50 for 4 the other day, so. But I just sell it at $10 a piece, just, keep them here in the city.
It's kind of crazy. They can't get them at like
Yeah.
Van Horn. And it's what, strawberry, right?
Yeah, it's strawberry. Neighbors are very loud right now.
You get on the walls.
Yeah, I mean, if there's lockpicks in a crate and then there's 1 crate full of food, that's 2 full crates. So yeah, I mean, they can fit plenty of stuff in here.
Yeah. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if that's the case, if we want to keep the extra storage for other things that's not the bar related, then we're gonna have to rethink where to put the ingredients and stuff, which I can hold on to. I have plenty of wagon space to hold on to it. It's just the problem is if I'm not here and you need those ingredients, then you can't get them.
Yeah, I can't imagine we're gonna need to store much other thing. And if anything else, it's like would be like guns and stuff. We can all hang those on the wall. As far as like
All
actual,
of the playing cards can stay inside the wagon. I just need an inventory of what we have.
Okay. Yeah, I was sitting there. What I was doing is trying to figure out what you needs versus what I need. Because I figured you'd want to make the all the Russian stuff.
also I have some raspberries I need to throw in there. There's a few
I
things
do
in my wagon I can
believe
put in here.
I put the herb pouch with the berries in
Yeah,
one
they're-
of the crates in there, so you can just
Yeah,
put
they're
it
in
in there.
Yeah, I have some I'll put in there.
So for your stuff, Sophia, you need carrots, eggs, potatoes, milk, corn, bananas, raspberries, and blackberries. So you need the most items, the most ingredients that I do. Because all I really need for my stuff is potatoes, wheat, and eggs.
If I need to find a different recipe, I can do this. Otherwise, just try to consolidate as best as we can. I don't need a whole lot of these things all at once.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was also kind of listing out because if we do 1 basket of the corned beef, that's 6 servings. So that's 30 potatoes. If we do 1 basket of the pokotni, then that's 6 carrots, 12 eggs, 12 potatoes, and 6 milk to do a full basket. And then I was going to do a basket of sweets. So, out of curiosity, so when you make the recipe for pavlova, can you make does one make? Is there enough for 3 when you make one, or?
No, you can package them in 3.
Okay, so I need to look at the stuff for that because I think I assumed it was. Oh no, wait.
Would it be a bad idea for like a basket to have half and half corn and wheat?
I don't think it would be a bad idea because all I need. So what I was going to do for the sweets basket is I was going to do 10 of the butter tarts, and then the rest of it, the 12 can be pavlova because pavlova packages in 3, and pavlova is our most popular dish people go for. So having more is not a bad thing. So I just need 10 wheats and 4 eggs for my butter tarts. So I don't need a full basket of wheat. I have a full basket of wheat in there, but we can do half and half. Because the corn is needed for the cornmeal for pavlova.
Yeah, I was just saying if it gets to a point to where we run out of space, but I think there's still 2 full crates that aren't accounted for with anything in them.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, nothing else is gonna go in them. I mean, just like a narcotics bag with cannabis, but that's only 1 space.
Yeah, that's I already have that figured out. That's actually going in the crates with all the specials. So the crates it's gonna be all the specials is one basket's gonna be the corned beef, one basket's gonna be the pokotni, one basket's gonna be the sweets, one basket's gonna be the tea and iced tea, one basket's gonna be the rum, one basket's gonna be the tobacco, and then one narcotic bag with the cannabis. And there's enough room for the document folder in that. So that crate will just be designated to all the specials for the Pearl in the menu.
Okay. Perfect.
And then we can just stock that up as we sell off specials with the excess, the cannabis and tobacco and everything. Just restock that crate.
Yeah, and all the extra cannabis, I'll just keep in my wagon.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless maybe an herb pouch in here, depending on how space goes, but that'll be like last priority.
Yeah. We don't need a whole lot of carrots. We really only need 6 carrots for the pokotni.
Or do you want a carrot mission the other day when I talked to you?
Yeah, we've got like 60 carrots now, thanks to B, Barty, and Matt.
Yeah, the 3 of us went out picking together, and I just continued picking after they went to sleep. I was picking creeping thyme and some other herbs.
I just remembered you said you were close to like 69 carrots.
Yeah. I got up to 90.
Jesus fuck. There's that many carrots around?
Well, you know.
Just the wild carrots.
The wild carrots just grow around, you know.
Yeah.
Which means we don't have to buy it from anyone. So good. But we're good on carrots now.
That's fine. Just let me know when you need more.
Yeah.
Probably in a month. Or 2.
Good.
Now what's going to happen is people are going to finally learn that we have all these specialty items. And that's what they're going to start coming in for.
We also, we have catering things that we're going to be getting up to as well, so.
Have you heard anything else about that? Because you guys were supposed to cater the punch room? Still nothing on that?
Still nothing on that. We don't know if it's going to happen or what.
I did see in the paper that the Gicenzos paid Pronghorn Ranch $5,000 for the catering at their Christmas party.
And then they had to pay me $300 extra because they didn't have enough potatoes.
That's funny.
Why is that in the paper?
They still have not paid us for any of the catering we have done.
No.
So Pronghorn gets 5,000. Dusty gets 300 potatoes, and Sophia, you get a thank you, I guess.
That's on me. I didn't do the deal right with the catering. After this last catering thing, we're likely going to
Sophia.
not do it more until we have a proper sit down, proper business talk.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sophia, didn't Mila say something about paying you?
There she has mentioned it.
Yeah, there's a night you might not have been awake, Dusty, but there like a bunch of the Gicenzos came into the Pearl, and I think that's when she mentioned it to you, or something was brought up.
The problem is Mila is very scatterbrained. I mean, Gicenzos as a whole are very scatterbrained because they're always busy and running around and doing shit. But Mila, seeing her run events is something. But yeah.
I've been to one that she's ran because I didn't go to the poker tournament, and haven't been to any of the King of the Ring since she's been running.
I can't ever go to them either. I had this deal with Frankie first, and then when Frankie, I'm not entirely sure why he left, but he did, and Mila took up the mantle, so I figured I'd continue with them, but Mila definitely changed a bunch of things, but I was just doing it for support, to support them, because, you know, it's the only other people that are doing events here in the city. it kind of fucked us over. We didn't really make much out of it, but it was just to, you know, encourage people to continue with their events.
I just haven't been to King of the Ring because well, it's not a lot of money. I think $100 to watch fights is too much, especially if it's not like the last one. Was it like a field, right? Like by roads?
It was at the
Well,
rural market.
It was.
Oh, was I
Couldn't
supposed to pay for
barely
that?
see
Was
the
I?
fucking fight.
Nice one, Matthew. Nice one.
I just fucking pulled up and walked up to you.
Yeah, he did kind of just walk right up to me. He did do that.
Oh. I realized you had to pay for tickets.
Neighbors are being loud again.
Assholes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock on this door. And
Speaking about cannabis, did you want to go ahead and make a deal with Tito from Bully Street? And he wants to buy cannabis in bulk, so that way he can roll it up and then resell it. So I don't know if you want to like give him a bulk price on it. I have 2 herbalist pouches full of cannabis to put forward towards that, so I don't know how much he wants, but we're gonna just let you take care of it because you know cannabis is your stick. No, we didn't come to a price or anything. I remember back a while ago they were like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that many spots. I know a few, but even just with the few that I know, it can accumulate pretty quickly. Well, exactly. No.
At the Bastille. Does he remember what the prices were for the cigarettes and the cigars for cannabis?
we changed it now, so it'd be 50 for the 10-pack of rolled cannabis. So $5 a piece.
Okay. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 3.
Yeah, yours was 3, but you agreed to my price.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I remember now.
Neighbors are still being loud. You said the cigars as well? Did you want the price for the cigars as well?
Well, that one was 10 then, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, did we settle your? Because 15 was my price per. Did we settle yours or?
My mind is drawing a blank with that one. I feel like we went to your price for both.
Okay.
Now that I'm like thinking about it.
Which we said that we were just going to just get rid of the cigars until we're out, and unless there's a high demand of it, don't do it anymore. Just do the rolled cannabis.
Yeah, because it's so much cannabis. For...
It is. But I got a ton of it, which I should probably go get that so you can have that.
You said it's in your wagon, or
it's in my apartment, but I think, unless John randomly paid for the rent, I think I need to pay for it. Which means I need to go to the bank.
Alright, well,
We're off.
It's just gonna take me a really long time to get out of this chair. It's so
oh, you're just very comfortable,
it's
yeah.
so comfortable.
And you get a stew anyways.
Yeah, I could do one as well.
God damn, you beat me out here, damn it.
But you just prepared yourself a bowl.
You know, I really hope the snow goes away soon.
Me too.
Well, there's my horse.
Actually, let me just double check that it wasn't randomly paid for. Nope. Okay. Definitely need to pay for it.
That's right. These hours we use the left-hand side of the street.
I have to write English.
Oh Jesus! From here, I thought that local was just standing in the middle of the road.
Well, I mean, locals do like to do that as well.
Yeah, Rico, would you mind reimbursing me for the gyms?
Yeah, I can. Ooh.
Very nice. Is there one over? That's crazy.
Who didn't see the necklace at the meeting? Obviously Rico wasn't there, so you didn't see this.
You're going to have a laugh.
Like that?
What the fuck?
Like the serial number?
Okay, that was.
No, it's just meant to be.
Did they just steal your necklace? Like,
Yeah, they just stole my necklace.
I'm gonna behave myself. Just hold it up and show it to me, alright?
Yeah, hold it in. Hold it
Wait, the serial number!
I think he just bought back his necklace.
in. No,
It's shiny, it's shiny. Okay, alright.
so very funny. That's funny.
Oh, Fancy Friday is happening. I forgot about that.
Still on the way back.
Gonna take a moment in the alley.
Okay, so I figured I might as well grab the lockpicks as well to bring into the apartment. I might need help grabbing that and the cannabis.
Okay. I can come up with it.
Let me pay rent first.
Why can't rent be like 2 weeks?
Exactly. This is ridiculous, honestly. I'm hemorrhaging money again. It is 8T.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. So I have a document folder in here. I was like, oh my god, wait, hold on. But it's not the document folder that was in the cabinet.
Dude, that was funny because one thing I asked, I was like, well, maybe Dusty just like got roped into something and she still had it on her.
Yeah, I saw the document folder in here. I was like, oh my god, wait, did I just accuse someone of robbing this? But it's not the right one. It was still
Different folder.
taken. Yeah.
Different folder.
Yeah. These are so full. Okay. Do you want a bunch of rolling papers?
I mean, I could take those too.
So, funny story. So I was kind of curious to see how many rolling papers that you kind of fit together. So it's just like buying them until it got ridiculous. I bought like 50 of them, and it's like, okay, that's enough. So I have a bunch of rolling papers.
Well, now I won't have to buy them for a while for cannabis or tobacco jobs.
Do you have an herbalist pouch for cannabis?
Not on me, but I have a couple in my wagon.
Okay. Can you hold anything else?
I can hold one other thing.
Perfect, because I can hold the rest if you hold on to this.
Because I still have my bucket on me from making mash.
I have, for some reason, I have 2 buckets in here, but honestly, because when I make mash, I actually bring it here because the proper way to make mash is using a heat source, even though, you know, a lot of people don't do that. So I bring, I bring it here, and John guards the wagon, and I bring the supplies up here. So I have like 2 buckets and my water canteen, and I just go through a bunch of water. Just do it that way.
I wish it was quicker to fill up buckets with the sink there.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the I kind of got used to it, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Or if you're just able to like pour from your canteen into a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. And I can put the lockpicks in the other apartment.
Oh yeah, I don't have my key on me, so I'll have to knock to go into this one.
Okay.
It's on my horse, and I don't have my pocket space. I think my eyes are deceiving me.
Oh.
I see a crate floating.
Uh-oh.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Hopefully, it's not a crate from your apartment that I see.
Oh.
I don't have my key, so I can't get in it anyway. So
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, all the crates are, I see them in here, so.
wait, can you hand me your key for a second? I just want to see if I can look inside of this.
Wait, this place?
Yeah, for this place. Or if it's my eyes are just deceiving me and it's not actually here. Okay. Oh. We're good.
Okay.
I only have the urge to sit on it and not look inside of it. So
Okay. So it is Fancy Friday, and we did kind of promise Remo that we'd swing by if nothing else was going on.
fuck, we did.
So, I mean, I still want to do this, but I mean, all of us don't have to be here for that.
Yeah. No, I'll probably stop in, at least grab a drink.
Yeah. Maybe have people swing by, just say hi to Remo if he's there and anything, just to see how he is.
Yeah, I probably won't be around too much longer anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Probably end up trying to go back to sleep, but knowing me, it won't happen. And I'll just read a book or something.
All right. Yeah, I'll be working on this for a bit more. I probably won't be sticking around for too much longer, but I want to at least get this all sorted.
Okay. Yeah, and I should be around most of the day tomorrow.
Okay.
No telegrams.
All right.
If you get something, it's not urgent. Well, actually, depending on Matt and Barty being around, it might.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, you check telegrams. Don't talk to strangers, or I guess people you know.
I'll try.
Unless you want to have business meetings till 5 a.m.
All right.
Have a good night.
Let them know that this is what I'm planning on doing, and they should probably like swing by and say hello to Remo and stuff.
Yeah, we'll do. Have a good one.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. I take it you failed at doing what you needed to do.
What did I fail?
I thought you said that you might be going to bed, maybe reading or something.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to. I went to the wagon depot to put up all the stuff that you had, and then I stopped by the Bastille, but then I wanted to drop off a pouch of cigars and cigarettes, cannabis.
Yeah, put it in this first crate because that's where there's a slot there for it.
All right. Now I go to bed.
Okay. That was actually one of the things I was going to say to tell everyone about. See if you can bring one of the pouches back for that. But I think the only thing that needs to be kind of changed up is the tea one, to put iced teas in the place of the green tea.
Oh yeah, I can do that tomorrow.
Yep. And see, we got a full thing of rum. I grabbed what I could from my wagon of the tobacco. I forgot to do 3 packs of cigarettes and 3 packs of cigars, so we need 2 more packs of cigars.
Okay. I didn't have any tobacco, but I'm sure Jacko and Eva have some in one of their wagons.
Okay. Okay, so this is... It's called Haze instead of Noir? Oh, no, the cigars are
Noir is
Noir.
a cigar.
Okay, so that needs to be changed in the cheat sheet, because I think she has it as Noir.
I mean, we can change it all to Noir too. That's fine.
Let's see. Yeah, Cannabis Bundy Noir, 50 for a 10-pack. So
Okay.
this is the rolled. I mean, it's easy for me to just change this as Haze. You already have those as labeled.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I named the cigars Noir.
Okay. There we go. We changed it. Oh, I guess we need space for the loose tobacco as well, huh?
I forget people smoke the loose tobacco.
Yeah, I just saw that it's on our list cheat sheet as loose, so I guess we need to put loose tobacco in the tobacco basket.
So when it's ground up, that can only go in an herb pouch. It can't
Oh,
go in a basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the tobacco leaves and ground tobacco, they don't go in a basket, they go in a herb pouch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
a lot of that stuff doesn't make sense.
I try to consolidate this down as much as possible because I'm not entirely sure what else Jacko wanted to store in here.
From what you were listing off earlier, I can't imagine it being much more than that.
So I kind of narrowed down based on the ingredients that we need. I narrowed it down to where we need 4 baskets for ingredients and 1 herb pouch. So I have a basket full of potatoes because that's the most that we need is potatoes. You need like 42 potatoes to get everything done. So I figured just an entire basket of potatoes. And then, like you said, I did half wheat, half corn. Of course, right now we're more wheat than corn in one of the baskets, but that's fine. And then one of the baskets is for eggs and milk. And then one is for carrots and bananas. And then the herb pouch has got the berries in it. But I'm running out of space, so I feel like you're right. We probably need to put the cooking utensils back in the cabinet, and if they get stolen, then they get stolen.
Oh yeah, well, also these the keychain won't be in here. That's only one spot, but that won't stay in here.
Some of those, the mash basket had the carrots in it that Barney gave, so I need to give that back to him because that's his basket. So that will be taken out.
And this other one looks empty as well.
Yeah, 2 of those baskets are mine, the empty one and one that has the corned beef in it. Those are just extra corned beef. So I need to take those back, so...
Yeah, but I assume that, because it's another key to here, I assume that's Esmeralda's key. That will be gone. And then, I mean, so there's at least 2 more spaces. It's not much, but it'll help.
Because we have the cheat sheet in here as well, and this is definitely something we do not need to keep in the cabinet. Because that was a lot of work that she did.
Is the cheat sheet staying in the book, or is it going to be, like, taken out?
I don't know. I'm going back and forth on that because you can take the cheat sheet and out of there. It's like 3 pages full of stuff.
Oh, okay. Cause it doesn't say if it was like 1 page front and back. Could we like just hang it on the wall till we need it and then take it down, so the book doesn't have to stay?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like 3 pages long. So.
Damn. Okay. Doesn't say that could also free up a spot in one of these crates if we just. I'm pretty sure if you like hang up like a paper or like a poster, I think it stays. I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. So
No, it does stay because I do have some things hung up in my apartment.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure Beatrice had some stuff hung up, like papers out of a notebook and her taxidermy thing.
Yeah. For now, I'll just put the cooking utensils in here until we figure out what we want to do with it. That gives 2 spaces here and 2 spaces in here. I'm gonna get rid of the garlic. And we just do not have the room to be holding on to that stuff. We need to buy as needed.
That can just be purchased, right?
Yeah, it just needs to be buy as needed instead of holding on to extra ingredients because we just do not have the room.
Yeah.
Is Barty still around?
Yeah, him and Matt are gonna go check boards and stuff.
Okay, I'll just keep his picnic basket until I can give it to him. Let's see, it's 1, 2, oh, it's 2 pages. One of the pages is front and back.
Honestly, too, since I have a bunch of the teas already made, you can get rid of the kettle because we probably won't need the kettle for a while.
The kettle, I think that may be Zophia's. I don't know what she uses the kettle for.
Okay.
These cooking utensils are Zophia's that she put in here.
Okay. Well, we can ask her about the kettle because if she doesn't need the kettle for anything, we're not gonna need tea for a while because I already have a bunch of hot tea in a wagon.
Okay.
That we would need for the iced tea anyway. So.
All right. Yeah.
We don't have to brew any tea for a while.
And I have a kettle. I have all the cooking utensils in my apartment as well, so we have a second set. It's just in my apartment. I mean, it would be more convenient to have it here in the kitchen, so we just buy our extra ingredients that we need and just come in here and do the cooking, but I just, I suppose it's a conversation with Jacko, what he's planning on, what he wants to put in here.
Yeah, but that is one option though that we do have. I mean, like I said, it's just one space, but it will help more than we probably realize. So, like I said, that kettle, if Sophia doesn't actually need it for anything, we can just get rid of it because we won't need to make tea for a while, and then it's like what, $12 whenever.
Well, Eva did say in her telegram if I want to tear this out of the book and just like put it in the document folder, I can, and that will get rid of a space as well.
Put the cheat sheet in the document folder as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So people just, whoever is manning the bar who has the document folder can just look in there. And they really need to keep the document folder and put it away so no one steals it again.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking, that's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I have it then. For now, I will keep it in the book. I'll leave all this as is, so Jacko and Eva can see what I've done.
Yeah, and one thing we can also end up doing with like tobacco as well is just leaving it all ground, and as people will need it, just roll it so that basket can be used for other things, and we just roll as people order it.
Yeah, I could do that as well.
I say
then
if space gets too dire.
Well, the thing is, we do that, then we need to have rolling papers on hand, which takes up a space.
Well, yeah, I was thinking like something like roller papers though. Like those could be left in the pearl. I don't think someone takes them. It's like what, 50 cents?
Yeah, that's true. That'd be very fucking petty if they did.
And if they did, it's like we're not really losing that much, you know.
Yeah. I'm assuming these tongs are someone else's.
Probably Jacko.
Or aluminum and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is as consolidated down as I could get it. And so the ingredients are in the second crates. All the specials and stuff are in the first one that you can grab for behind the bar, which I need to make butter tarts. I already have the corned beef. Sophia needs to make more of her Bokotni. And
Bless you.
I believe a few more pavlova to have that all topped off. I went ahead and said I had a bunch of apple cider and hot chocolate for like holiday specials, but they were just taking up too much room and no one was buying it. So I went over to the telegrams. I know. I went over to the telegrams.
God damn it.
Bought a couple of crates and just tossed it in there for anyone who's checking telegrams to grab.
Yeah, that's fair. Although I think you're fine if you go to telegrams for now. The city, I think it was just us and then Remo and Benny just woke up, and then some guy named Frankie, but not not the one that is with the agendas. A different Frankie.
Oh, okay.
Also Italian.
Interesting. All right.
From North Boston. He did an orange job for $70, and then he's going straight to the roulette table. So he's about to be out $70 after doing an orange job.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is as good as I'm gonna get it. I might send a telegram out to Jacko and Eva to let them know. Just if they decide to wake up earlier than me and they see what's in here, they know what I've done.
Knowing Jacko and Eva, they'll probably be awake like 6, 7 Pacific tomorrow doing random shit.
Yeah, then they'll definitely be awake before me.
Because that's usually what I do on Saturdays, because I don't sleep a lot. So I hope that changes today.
Yeah. Well, Saturdays, sometimes I do wake up rather early, but then I take myself a nice little nap before waking up again.
Yeah, exactly.
But, knowing my luck as of late, do I want to do that when I know no one else is probably going to be awake?
Just don't wake up to check telegrams. If you wake up early, do other things. Maybe go to Annisburg and check telegrams.
Start getting the habit of just leaving the city immediately.
Yeah, wake up. Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'll worry about cooking the butter tarts and stuff tomorrow. I just wanted to get everything organized today.
You know what would be great if you can just like set the pots and stuff on the stove.
Yeah, I really wished you could. I was sitting there staring at the stove. I was like, I have these cooking utensils. Why can I not put them on here?
Yeah, just let me store them right here. Here.
Some of the food items you can actually like sit on shelves, but I'm pretty sure the landlord's not going to allow you to put anything else down.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And second of all, I'm not entirely sure what all food items you can do that. I know you can do that with cheese, and I know you can do that with lemons, but I don't know about anything else.
A lot of the plated dishes you can do that with. But like, there's like a perfect shelf right there. Let me just put pot, pan, kettle right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just right there.
Yeah. But then, of course, you know, the people who do not have keys, but I think the 2 people who cook have keys, so it don't matter. But that's what to say. The people who don't have keys somehow cannot pick those up, so.
Yeah. I mean, it would just be nice if I can just store it there, you know? Nothing
Yeah.
else but cooking utensils.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or
Okay.
you know, just let me use the pot that's currently on there.
Exactly. Okay, I think that's it. These 2 picnic baskets are going back in my apartment. Actually, I'll keep all 3. I'm starting to get a headache, so I can just give this to Barty another day.
You won't. Unless you plan on being around for a while, you probably won't see Barty till much later on.
Oh, is he?
I think they left the city
Oh, okay. Well,
to go
then.
check jobs and stuff. So you'd be
Okay.
waiting a while before Barty either check telegrams or is back in the city.
Okay, well, I'm going to put these away. I'm going to do the dangerous thing and go check telegrams. And then I'm going to go to bed.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Oh no, I'm going to go to telegrams with you. I can't in good faith let you go alone. So this crate is still here and it's pissing me off now.
Oh no.
And I've left and come back.
Oh no. Okay, let me put these in my apartment real quick. Excuse me, sir.
What? Spider? No way. What? Kebabs? Hot chocolate?
Yeah.
All kinds of goodies in here. What the hell?
Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff. Oh shit, I was gonna send a list of contacts for Eva to send. I'll have to do that tomorrow.
Oh, it's the contact for what?
She wants to send telegrams out to people about the market, kind of a third advertisement.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. How'd you pick up cider?
No. I still had. So, one thing I do is I carry a picnic basket on me, and I keep like cigarettes, my canteen, and stuff in there so I can hold extra things. And so I still had a root beer from that fucking the Christmas thing.
Oh, okay.
And I was expecting it to be in a glass, and apparently it's in a bottle.
Yeah, it's a bottle of root beer.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be in, like, you know, when I was looking at it, I thought it was going to be in a mug.
Oh, I see.
You were as surprised as I was to hear the bottle open.
I heard the bottle and I thought immediately, oh, okay, it's the cider.
I haven't seen that root beer drop in a while, I think. Well, actually, never mind. It's in Blackwater, so yeah, I wouldn't have seen it in a while.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
There's a root beer job for $200 for 2 glasses of root beer in Blackwater.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah, and when you make root beer, It's really cheap, and you get 4.
Mm-hmm. It used to not be that way, by the way. The recipe, it was like so much burdock root for 1. I think it was like 5 for 1.
Yeah, now it's 5 for 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have kept this. And then got some ice cream. Made a root beer float. Damn it.
Oh, that would be good.
Now I'm sad because I want a root beer float.
Okay. After an unexpected business meeting and giving Rico a rundown of everything, I managed to find the time to work out the storage in the crow's nest. I'm not entirely sure what else you all were intending to keep in there, so if I need to move some things around, I can, but for now, I have it as this. Crate 1, closest to stove. This holds our special items. Document folder for the pearl. Baskets for food, teas, rum, tobacco, bag for cannabis. Crate 2, next to crate 1, this holds ingredients for our food. I managed to put everything in 4 crates, plus an herb pouch. Any ingredients that need to be purchased should be purchased as needed for our cooking days to save on space. This is ingredients you have to gather in these baskets. I can instead hold onto the ingredients in my wagon if we need the space. This also holds the cheat sheet book until I decide if I want to put the pages in the doc folder or not. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Crate 3, below crates 1 and 2, this holds lockpicks. We currently have 6, and I'll get more as we get to 4 or less. Crate 4 on workbench. Right now, this holds cooking utensils, a keyring, and some tongs. You can move cooking utensils out to put in the cabinet in the pearl if need be. We have 4 empty spaces. If need be, though risk them being stolen again. We have 4 empty spaces right now that are currently not used up with this configuration, not counting the 2 missing lockpicks. I can sit down with you and figure out a better way to organize if need be. But this is what I've got for now, especially since people are being petty thieves. Who else? I sent the storage configuration to Jacko and Eva. Who else should I be sending this to? I guess Sophia should know.
Is Sophia and Esmer?
I guess it would be who all has keys.
Yeah. I guess technically myself, but me and you just went over it, so you don't necessarily have to send it to me.
Yeah, it's basically what just showed you, so.
Yeah, I would just say it's Sophia and Esmer as well.
Alright. Eva, thank you for the cheat sheet. Everything looks great. I noticed a few little changes I needed to make, but did it easily. I'm back and forth on if I want to put the pages in the folder or not. It'd save on space if we did so, but I'm keeping them in the book for now. As for the contact list, I'll get contact list for the market. I'll have to get to that to you tomorrow. Today was packed with unexpected business meetings, catching Rico up, and organizing the storage. Is that everything that I need to send? Okay, yeah, that's everything. What is... I'll have to give them a rundown of what talked to Ross about.
Oh, that's right. You said you hadn't talked to.
Nah, the only thing they got was that telegram that I sent everyone else. Which, you know, didn't really give the full details of everything that happened, so.
No, that would have been a really long fucking telegram. if you
Yeah,
gave all those
exactly.
details.
Exactly. I'm
Jesus
very,
Christ.
yeah, I'm very detail oriented, especially if I can sit down to really think it over, and then I can write my notes that way. If it happens, it would probably be a lot shorter if it happened and then I had to tell people the same day, but but I mean the gist of it was, you know, nothing happened, but you know, there's moments of that conversation where I'm just like,
Man, all that stuff still has me thinking, who the fuck put chalk on there though?
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he is lying, he could be lying because he is
That
a
is
bullshitter.
true.
The entire time it was just like talking to someone, just spewing absolute fucking nonsense with little bits of information. But I'm used to that. That's kind of my, I guess, forte, my skill. I can get people to talk, usually. So
It's a good skill to have.
yeah, I get information that way rather easily. But yeah, I'm not really in a position to start anything with this guy, so I just let him talk and just make sure Sophia was safe.
Nah, yeah, that was the right thing, because who knows how that could have went if it was just you. But you said it was just two of them, but you never know
Yeah, you
what someone's
never know.
capable of.
Exactly, you never know. 3 of them managed to take us over when it came to robbing us at the Pearl, so.
Yeah, I imagine that's going to be a problem we're just going to have to deal with before it becomes a bigger one.
Yeah, probably. Which, you know, one of the points that he said that we're not the type. I think he was trying to compare us with the Chinzos. Maybe he's upset by the Chinzos, you know, wagging their finger at him or some shit or whatever. So he's just like, you're not one of those people. And I'm just sitting here thinking, it's like, because you hadn't really had a chance to, you know, wag my finger at you.
Yeah.
So I think he may be disappointed about that we're very similar people, but.
Oh no, it's gonna disappoint Ross Montana.
Oh no, yeah. I think he's one of those people, what it sounds like. He's one of those people who wants to do this shit without having anyone retaliate.
He's gonna get to a point to where coming to the city is gonna be who gets to him first.
Exactly.
And I don't know if that's a place I would ever want to be in.
Yeah, part of me, I mean, I've been in that life before, but even if I was in that life before, I still wouldn't sit there and make enemies with every single person imaginable.
Like, that's what I mean. Can you imagine, like, going to a city and potentially having whichever group finds you first picks you up?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, imagine if we went to fucking Armadillo and there's like 4 gangs running at Armadillo, and it's just a race to see who can grab one of us first.
Yeah.
Because that's what it sounds like it's going to become. Especially if you guys issues. Like, it's impressive to be on the opposite end of both Taipan and the Dichenzos. Like, how you manage that with what they have going on.
When they first came into the Pearl and robbed us, the conversation that we had before being robbed, it definitely sounded like Wei was in their ear and he would having they had a very similar agenda as if they were against the Chinzos, and just it screamed. So Benny and them from Rascaler did the same exact shit. They didn't rob us, but they did the same exact shit to us in the Pearl, and it screamed, this is definitely Wei talking right now.
Well, maybe Ross has some kind of a brain if he was able to get out from Wei's manipulation.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He seems very, very angry at them, though. He called them rats and stuff and was laughing at Bailey when he saw him arrested. So it seems like whatever deal they had going on, or whatever it was that they had when they like weeks back when they robbed us, it's definitely not a thing anymore.
I don't know how many conversations you personally had with Way, but he definitely has a way with words.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I've had multiple conversations with him, but again, I'm in this. I've been in this kind of field for a while. I know how people talk. I know how people work, and I can immediately tell he's one of those silver tongue type of people. He has a way with words, but yeah.
Yeah. Way's issue with me, which I don't think he ever really realized, is I'm the type of person that will overanalyze conversations and think of what they could possibly meant, even though it wasn't really said. So I think that was a lot of what happened with our relationship, because I would just overanalyze the bullshit he was saying.
Yeah, that's how I am. I overanalyze things too, especially, you know, in the moment. Sometimes I kind of blank out everything, but when I can sit down and really think about the conversation or anything, is like, just really overanalyze it and stuff.
Yeah, like that whole thing with Ratskeller and Mac, I felt that was very intentional. And Mac was trying to drag us into something.
See, I've not had very many interactions with Mac. I can count on one hand the interactions with Mac I've had. And all of it was... One of it was he bought my wagon my first wagon that I kind of had buyer's remorse for. I bought that baking wagon because I was thinking of, going around the crossing and doing catering that way. But it was way too clunky, and I just did not like the way it was. So, kind of regretted buying it after spending so much time working on getting the money. So Mac bought it for me, or bought it off of me, so I can get the proper wagon I wanted. Then he paid me $500 to return to my natural hair color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me, but all right.
Yeah, he's big on redheads. And
Which is weird because Ivy isn't one. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
And I was forced to wake up early because a mutual friend of ours heard that Mac, was hosting something really spontaneous and didn't have food or anything planned.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. At least I got paid for it, but that was a pain in the ass to deal with. That's the only interactions I've had with Mac. The other times I've had like side interactions with him because all the people of Blackwater, including myself when I lived there, just sat there and sat most of the time just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And that's about it. I don't know what he gets up to. I know vaguely he's in maybe the mining or gym business or something like that. Taipan or was. I don't know, but that's all I know about Mac.
Yeah. We have a pretty good relationship with him, but there's just a few things that we're just like, okay, he's definitely doing this to benefit him.
He does scream like the person that does things to benefit himself, honestly. The times that I've talked to him. He throws money around because he feels important. Makes him feel important.
Yeah, he definitely does that. When we were doing like weekly deliveries to him, he was paying like ridiculous amount. It was like $500 worth of shit, and he was paying like a couple thousand each time. It was just like, okay, we get it. You have fucking money.
Yep. He likes to flaunt it. That's the only reason. So the only reason I walked up to Mac the first time to get him to buy the wagon is because people suggested I do it. So I went over there and just pouted at him, saying, "Oh, I feel so bad." He's like, "I'll just buy it off of you." It's like, okay.
There you go. Works every time.
Exactly.
Yeah, just fucking see if he wants to buy this fucking elephant rifle back and see if he'll give me more than what I gave him for it.
You never know. But as far as Rascaler is concerned, I've had interactions with these people back when they did work for Taipan, back when they had wars with the Chichinzos and everything else, and they just... It's not necessarily a group I like being associated with or anything else. They're fucking idiots, but...
Oh, no. We were full on ready to have a gunfight with them that day they chased us into Blackwater. I was expecting the second time we met with them when you guys were with us for it to turn into one. I was honestly surprised it didn't.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that too. I was waiting. They're definitely picking at us and everything.
Because I'll tell you, that night in Blackwater, it was very, very close for us to be in a shootout 4v6. Well, maybe 5 if Mac actually was going to pick up a gun like he said he would. I mean, Matt had a run-in with him. I don't know if you heard about that. It seemed nice.
Did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They apparently robbed him, but they gave him shit.
That's right. I did hear about that.
And then they told him to tell us like Merry Christmas stuff. And then we also ran into Sintra when we were going to meet with the Dicenzas.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And she was I don't know if you overheard her, but she was talking about they're probably going to reach out soon for more candles.
Yeah, I could barely hear her. She was talking quietly, but
yeah. So who knows? Maybe they won't be an issue for us. Well, I mean, they probably will eventually, but maybe sometime down the road.
I will say as a heads up, given the history of these people versus people in the city, you could be really careful about the business deals we do and they're found out.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, the Chinzos and them were in a war for a good bit there before Taipan.
Yeah, I imagine if things kicked off and they're coming in the city fucking with people again, we probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Because they're actively probably going to be using that shit to hurt the city, so why the fuck would we do that?
Yeah.
Although we know our friends in Chinatown don't care about that.
Yeah. It's just one of those concerns that I had is I have the history of these people versus people in the city and just like,
Yeah. Nah, if they end up getting to a point where they're fucking with the city again, there's no way we would keep supporting business.